Biafran, we are priceless. Don't you know, yeah, we are masters. Can't you feel in the future is writing? Nation of our hauling. The whole world is on horses. The genocide will could stop us. The would do was a warlord. Stop the genocide and save us. The whole world on the level scale. Can't you break rules and you fix it? It's swords, we are fish on the pond. They don't know we are sharks on the ocean. Giving up, it's the scene. So you must put you, so put you, never she go. Chineke kwechirigo anyị kwechirigo ụmụ Chineke kwechiri. We're coming from the land of rising sun. We can never rest until Biafra is restored. N'obi Chukwu ụmụ Chineke zukọ anyị zukọ ụmụ Chineke zukọ n'obi Chukwu.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, my people. I hope my voice is coming out good. My beautiful sisters, the daughters of the land of Biafra, we have gathered here again, and I love you all. You all look beautiful as usual, and we are here again today to deliberate with our brothers and sisters all over the world, especially those in our motherland, Biafra. So today, I thank you, Honorable Azuka. You are
Hi,
welcome. How are
hi,
you?
hi, my beautiful ladies. How are you guys doing?
We are
Yeah,
fine. Thank you. Welcome,
Good,
welcome,
good to see you guys.
everybody.
Yeah, happy
Princess,
sit at home.
Hi.
Princess Genohe. How do you how do you
You try.
pronounce that?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay. I welcome you. Say hi to the people.
Welcome, welcome too. Same to
Yeah.
you.
Sister, we are not seeing your face today. Just move up a little bit. And then our also sister Mercy Coco. How are you doing from where? The beautiful woman. Say hello to our people.
Is he okay now?
Yes, we see you well, Sister Princess. You are now good to go. Sister Coco, please remove yourself from mute.
Mute
I
yourself.
remove myself now.
Aha. Now we
Hey,
can hear you.
Biafrans worldwide. Greetings from Igodomigodo, Idu Biafra land.
Thank you.
Igodomigodo, we take greetings to all Biafra.
Yes, yes,
Igodomigodo,
yes.
Biafra
Greetings
land.
for Igodomigodo, Biafra land.
We are
Good, good,
Biafra.
good. We
Yeah.
are all together. We are one. And our
Oh,
Yes.
sister
Biafra.
Oyibo wifey, you are here early today.
Igo
Please, may
Waki,
you say
oh,
hi.
Biafra.
May
Hey,
you say
Oh,
hey,
hi
hey,
to our
Biafra.
Biafra.
people.
How
Yes,
are
the
you
Umuada
doing?
send me the
Biafra.
link. It's very easy. I don't have
Thanks.
to wait
That's
longer
good.
anymore.
Yeah.
That's good. And then our SNY sister Chinwe, I know she's busy today. That's why she asked me to fill in for her. And then she'll be joining us shortly whenever she's available. And she will be speaking, and then she will come and maybe take our calls for us. And Sister Sophie, are you there? Maybe Sister Sophie is on her way. She will be joining shortly. I know
Yeah.
she's always here to, let our people know what's going on. And our sister Ezenwai, Dr. Nelly, are you available today? Okay. Maybe Dr. Nelly will be joining also. And our sister from Akwa Ibom, Sister Lillian, if you are here next time, please request for the link so that you can come and sit with us. Sister Lillian from Akwa Ibom, are you here? Okay, so we move on. Our people, the Biafran people, especially everybody that has made our time to log into this program today. We welcome you. We love you. We adore you. And please, when you write something and call my name, if I do not respond, know that the sight here is very small for me and the eyes are getting old. They don't see tiny, tiny things anymore. So, but I appreciate everybody and the way you people support us and all the good, good things you write about us. And then we ask you to please share, share, share. We need our people to hear what we are saying and what we are doing. Before we continue, we have played music, we have played national anthem. We did not make those music, but we have the right to play them because we have been given the right by the people, our brothers and sisters that make those songs, that it is okay for us to play. So we have the copyright waiver to do them. So we appreciate them for giving us the permit to play their national anthem and the music. Having said that, today a lot of things are happening at home. First of all, today is Monday, and Monday is about our national Biafran national seat at home, all over Biafra land. And like this week, we also call for our people in the south, all the people that are in the southern parts of the nation, like our people in the Lagos state, our people in the middle belt, and our people, some of them in the north, to join, because we want every Biafran, wherever you are, to make it a point of duty on Mondays to sit at home, especially in that zoological contraption called Nigeria. We want to hold them down because they are holding down someone so special to us, our brother, our husband, our father, our leader, and our prince. So they are holding him down. We will not allow that. If they want peace in that country, they should let our leader go. If not, there will be no peace at all. So having said that, we all know our rules. When you hear this, the first time it says you are about to round up, then you hear the second one, it means that your time is up. And we are going to take 5 minutes to, present our initial points. And then from there, we see how much cost we are coming in and how much we are going to stay. Thank you, my people. And before we continue, somebody that has not been here, Sister Oyibo Wifey, could you please lead us in prayer?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heavenly Father. We thank you for today. Thank you for Umuadas. Thank you for this wonderful gathering. Father, we thank you. We give you this presence, oh Lord, to take control over it and make it a successful one. And please, Heavenly Father, protect our leader, guide him, oh Lord. No matter what his own people are doing, it will not come there close to him. Father, guide him and make him heal, oh God, in the mighty name of Jesus. Father, bless this gathering today. Let it be a successful gathering. Whatever we say, let it go far and wide and let it be at the right point. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Thank you so much. Honorable, can you say something? I want to know that if you are talking.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. And I want to thank the Biafrans, everybody all around the world, and my sisters. Thank you and welcome on board.
Good. And Sister Oyibo Wifey, can you please welcome our people?
Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh,
Biafra,
hey,
we
mothers. Greetings, everybody, from here, from Switzerland. Here, the time now is 8 p.m., 23 minutes after 8 in the evening. I'm greeting you right from all the way from Switzerland. I am Oyibo Wifey. I am bread and butter. I am Igodo Migodo. Direct from Igodo Migodo. No Miss Blood. But I'm bread and butter from Warri, Delta State. It's unfortunate I understand my language. I don't speak the way I'm brought up. So I send my greetings to everybody in the house. All hail Biafrans.
All hail Biafra. Thank you so much. And Sister Ibo Wifey, since you speak Pidgin English very, very well, sometimes when you speak, please use it. We want people who can understand Pidgin English to hear from you and know what is going on, okay?
I will try because my Pidgin English is no more fluent like before because of Dutch.
Okay.
Because I speak Dutch day in, day out.
Now we come to you, Princess. Please welcome our people.
Me. Biafra.
Biafra, we help you. Biafra, we help you. Biafra, we help you.
I greet everybody, Biafran land, Idu, Igodomigodo. I greet everybody. Now, well done, my people. I thank you now the way where una take do something today. I'm really happy. All the whole mother are really happy. Idu, Igodomigodo, we are happy. We thank all of us. So we thank everybody.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank you. And Sister Coco, can you please welcome our people?
All hail Biafran worldwide.
Biafra, we held the
Greetings from Igodomigodo daughter. Idu Igodomigodo. We are Biafrans
he said,
all over the world. We claim our identity.
he said,
Biafra is our life. Biafra is our hope
Mhm.
in life.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, today is sit at home, Monday sit at home. I don't know many of you who have seen and who have not seen. So we have to go around and see what we have to say, whether it was a success, whether it was haphazard, whether our people are getting the message. Because today is the sit at home. I also have that our one of our fathers, Mazi Ezife, that's the traditional leader of the Ohaneze. I don't know if it's Ohaneze. Mazi Ezife, our big father in the traditional side, and they invited him in the uh, I think the journalists hung out and they interviewed him. He spoke very well. And we would also touch base on that to see if any of you heard him and what he said and the implication of what he said. Also, we have heard about the Reverend Fathers. Number one, the other day I mentioned Ebube Monso. Ebube Monso spoke, and then I have another one that was posted on our platform. That Reverend Father also spoke very well. And it looks like they are hearing us. It looks like they are waking up. And then we have to take all these things one by one. And then after that, we have to open the floor for our brothers and sisters at home and around the world. And whoever have a comment or a question or anything or information they want to pass across, we have to take them. So for now, we go to you, Honorable. We start from the sit at home today. What information do you have and how did it go? Thank you. Everybody, 5 minutes, please. Not more than that.
Thank you, sister. You are a cool moderator today, and I think you've been doing very well. And I want to
Thank
thank
you.
everybody, my sisters, beautiful ones that are here. I want to thank all the Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And from my own point, my own part, I think I got some calls. There are some places that were, that were in compliance, and there were some places that were not. But the fact remains that there were some parts that people had some issues with people trying to implement sit at home. But that's all. But the general view, I don't think I have the general view of what really happened. But I think we can, from the people that that are here to tell us, maybe they can call in to tell us. Like I said before, yesterday, I said that is the only power we have. We don't have any other power. And we cannot go out there right now and start challenging them because they have rounded our place. And for them, they think that when we come to protest or to do anything, and they can challenge us or can do anything to us. But the only thing I've said before, countless number of times, that is the only golden power we have. Golden power in such a way that we will ground the economy of Nigeria and they will come to a roundtable conference with us. That's the only thing we have. So, my brothers and my sisters, we thank you so much for observing it. We thank you for doing it again. We thank you because I know you guys did it. I know you guys did it. From general view that I've gotten, I know that you guys did it. and it has to continue. Maybe we can think about, other days that we can maybe in a couple of days we can think about, adding more, maybe 2 to 3 days. And if they don't do what we ask them to do, which is release of our leader and then give us Biafra. Like I said, we do not, I think we pass from agitation now to liberation. That's what we're looking for. Liberation is what we are asking for. We want to be alone because all the things that we've given everything that we had, but nothing has happened. We don't have good education. We don't have good infrastructures. We don't have good life. We don't have anything good. So I mean, why would we keep supporting them? We're not gonna be supporting them anymore. All we know is that we want to be our own on our own. We want our Onyendu to be released. If they don't release our leader, we will continue. Of course, we'll get to a point where we reach 1 month. Okay. After all, during COVID-19, we stayed at home. Nothing happened. And of course, even the food that we're giving to people, the prerogatives that we're giving to people, we're not giving to them, but they still stood their ground, they pass through all those things. So my people, I really know that you guys got it. You know it, and you know very well. Nobody's gonna coach you anymore. Nobody's gonna tell you anymore because you know what is going on. And I love you guys so much because you don't need anybody again to convince you of what is going on. After all, Onyendu told us all these things. He told us that they are coming. He told us everything. They will become weight, and I mean they will be coming weight. And of course, they're on the ground right now, and we don't have any other thing than to make them crawl to their knees and then release our Onyendu and give us Biafra. So I want to encourage you. You guys did very well, and we'll continue this way until they do what we asked them to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sister. You did perfectly well with your
Trying to
time.
keep to your time. Trying to keep to your time.
Yeah, and you even give us 1 minute back, and we appreciate that one. So everybody, please go straight to the point and let others talk. So with that, we go to you, Princess. Can you please open up and tell us, Princess?
Yeah.
Um,
We are really
we are saying that today is a sit at home. I don't
yeah.
know from where you are. Did you get any information or whether it went well or whether it did not go well, or what do you have to say about it?
Only the video I see for Biafra land, they really locked down. I only saw 2 videos. I did not hear any other information apart from the one I saw in our forum, the way the Reverend Father, the way he spoke there. I really like it. I really appreciate. I know that everything we have been talking, they hear it. That is
Yes,
what I know.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so you even gave us more than your minutes, so we appreciate it. And maybe whenever you have to talk later, we can give you extra 1 or 2 minutes to compensate you. And then, Sister Oibo Wifey, can you please let us know? Do you have any information about the sit-at-home that went on today, and what do you have to tell us?
Really, the sit at home is really in progress because today I followed the BBC Igbo. The BBC Igbo, they are on live today. They were videoing. Today it was just the keke drivers driving around. Nobody was walking, not even a bike. So I think they are doing great. They are following the instruction. The people are obeying. Yeah, they are doing something great down there.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. You wanted to say more?
No, for now, that is all I can say because seeing
Okay.
is believing. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And then Sister Macy Coco, what do you have?
Okay. For me, I have to let all Biafrans know that as far as Idu, Ugodomigodo, Biafra land is concerned, we are ready to make it at home. But the problem our enemy will be having is many Igbo Biafrans in Idu, Ugodomigodo, Biafra land, they don't want to take this at home serious. They don't want. Some of them will say, oh, here is not Igbo speaking Biafra land side. When must we sit at home? Here is Idu, Ugodomigodo. Please, my brothers and sisters, you Igbo speaking Biafras in Idu, Ugodomigodo, Biafra land, you have to lock your shop. Lock it. Because when you are saying that Idu, Ugodomigodo is not a Igbo speaking Biafra side, for that reason you don't want to lock your shop, you are being evil. Because our leaders
Can
stand for
somebody please mute?
Biafra land.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
every Monday, always comply, lock your shop. If any person come to your shop, they don't see you to buy something from, they will go home. That's all I want to say for now.
Okay, my dear sister, thank you so much. And you know, I believe it's since last week that we've been talking and reaching out to our people in Igodomigodo to let them know that they have to and they should also join. So at least if we have some, we wanted to see if some of them really sat home. Maybe we did not have the 100% compliance or 50% compliance, but even if we have 20% compliance in that area, in Igodomigodo, Idu area, then we count it like we have some people that have started, gradually they will improve, But if nobody is acting, or if nobody is listening, or if nobody is doing it at all, that's where we have a problem. Some people in Igodomigodo.
Is here. Is here.
Okay.
Good evening, mamas. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, so Owa.
Yes, ma. Good evening.
You are welcome, my dear. Good evening and good morning and good afternoon. So
good evening, everybody.
Yeah, so you are listening to me, Owa.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to check. I know that not everybody in Igodomigodo will comply with what we said today, because we just started to ring it to their ear that they should be joining. But we want to see, did some people do the sit at home?
No, ma. I will not lie to you, ma. They said no. I've talked to many people. They said no. They said they want to fight war. That is what they want, revolution. That is what they are telling me. And they said they don't want to sit at home. They just want something that will come. They will just know what they are doing. They will end it. That is what they want. Even if you want me to call them, I will call them. You understand?
Yeah. So the thing is, we have to think. We have to let this thing sink in every Biafran's ear. You must be a good follower before you can be a good leader.
Yeah.
We cannot just tell you jump out and do revolution. Maybe the person that is agitating for that or prompting for that can be able to save himself or herself. What about the other multitude of people? We've said we are preparing for this revolution that will hit the floor, and in a way that we will make sure that we minimize casualties. We have died a lot. People have slaughtered us in multitude. So we have to let them know they must follow instruction if they want revolution. Revolution is not necessarily coming outside, burning tires, burning everything. Do you know that this revolution have already started? Because even the pastors, the preachers in the church, they have started preaching about it. That's the revolution we are talking about. Even our father, Ezife, I mentioned him at the beginning. If you listen to his interview, it means that the revolution is sinking in. We have to make sure that we get our people ready before any other thing. So please tell our people, our brothers and sisters in Igodo area, that they should comply with the simple rule, the simple instruction, the simple thing. Sit at home. We have to see how they can sit at home before we can ask them to jump inside the outside to start fighting. So that we know how to control it when we send people out there. That's the point. And for me, I saw the same BBC video our sister saw. I think our sister Igbo wife saw that. And then they went to Kayata Market in Enugu. And then the place was locked down, but people were moving around. It wasn't like it used to be. I don't know why we saw people walking around, moving about. I don't know what they are looking for. When they have any casualty, they'll be screaming, IPOB, ESN, that. We did not ask them to go about running around in the market or doing anything. But I am very grateful for the people that say they are the ones that own the shop. You see, all the shops are locked, and they gave their interview, and they said they are not opening the shops unless their brother, our brother and leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is released. And they promise that they are ready to go, even if they put him there 50 years, that place will not be open every Monday or any of the Mondays until he is released. And that's the spirit we are asking about. And that's exactly what we want to know. You know, so having said that, we know that Sister mentioned the Reverend Father that talked about it. So I want to ask this question. From what we saw this week, that we were hammering on the sit at home, and we are talking about the churches and Saturdays, that if they sit at home, if the government is not doing what we are about to do, giving us our request, that we will shut down the churches, we'll lock them up. And then also, even on weekends, on Saturdays, that there will be no church or synagogues open or anything, Sabbath day. We'll close all of them. And our leaders, the traditional leaders, we will also inflict stress on them so that they will no longer sit, comfortable in their homes while our brother is, suffering in the custody of the DSS. So having said that, I will start with you, Princess. What do you have to say?
It's a good idea for them to lock down the churches, because is there they are working for the government for the vote. Because why I say it's good to lock the churches down. If we don't lock the churches down, because the churches, they are no more Christian. They are not working for the government. They are not politicians. Telling their member, this is the good candidate to vote for. They are the one, the pastors. I support for them, for the Umuada to give order for the churches to lock down. Because many pastors, they don't say anything concerning what the Nigerian government are doing to our Madike. Because the reason why they don't say, because of there is the time where Buhari they alive. He told them to be paying tax. Since the day the Buhari said that there should be traitors. Since then, all the whole pastor refused to talk about uh, uh, what they happen for our country, and they only like, even if they don't protect their member, they don't protect their member. They only want them to come and sow faithful seed and tithe and offering. Whether after they leave the church, Esme kid there or Ami kid or Sas kid there,
Exactly.
it's not their problem. That is why we mother, we need to stop the church to be locked down, because they are not after their member, they are not after we the citizens, tell the government the truth. They are not saying anything. They are after their money. They are after their money to buy private jets, to build a big university, which that university, when they collect the money from the members, the members' children, they will not go to that school, which they are working for their family the way Hausa Fulani are ruling us. That is why they put, you see, when you look at many churches in Nigeria, is the giving them money is senator and the poor citizen of Nigeria. That is why we need to lock the churches down. That's my contribute now.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Princess. You have spoken well. Our beloved, beautiful sister, Agunwa, is here. Sister Ndidamaka, you are welcome.
Hello, beautiful sisters. Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, say hello to our Biafran people before we continue.
Good evening.
Yes. Welcome, my beloved sisters, and welcome, great Biafrans from here. It is good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Thank you for all you guys have done today. I can't be more prouder than what you guys have exhibited today. Biafra, you win, you reign, and Biafrans, we move. So Umuada, you are the greatest. Sister Rosemary, they did it today, and I am so proud of my people. So you all are welcome.
Hold it. We are coming back to you because we will want to hear everything about that very soon. Sister Coco, are you here? Okay, we go ahead and go to Honorable. Honorable, you have heard what our Sister Princess says, and then we are talking about all these pastors and the traditional rulers, because since the Fulani government under the leadership of the imposter Buhari have been slaughtering and killing our people. They don't say it in the churches. They do not, even our elders and the traditional heads, they don't come out and say anything. Although today there is something else that happened, because at least for the first time, our beloved father and elderly man, Ezife, have granted interview, which made some impact. So, but for these churches and these traditional heads, we are trying to close down the churches, because anything we decide this week, we may be implementing by next week, followed by the kind of, sit-at-home result we have today. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you, my sister. And it is true. Let me tell you, our people said that if your house is burning, you're not going to be chasing rats around.
Exactly.
And I want to make it known to all the so-called politicians that it's time for them to do the needful, because there is no time to, check time this time. We've spoken to them in the language that we understand, but they're not understanding it. We have told them what to do, but they're not doing it. And like I told you, I told my people last time that everything will be unfolding gradually. We'll be doing our thing our own way. We'll be mapping out things and the way we want to follow it, and we'll follow it with action based on those who are, trying to seek for revolution. I tell you, you have to listen and then follow, the order of the sequence of the events. So don't run faster than your shadow. That's what I'm telling my people. Just cool down. Umuada is coming, and they're gonna unfold their stuff, and they're gonna follow puts. So, but what I'm saying is this: for those pastors, the clergy, all the clergy, I want to let you know this afternoon that it's time for you to do the needful, because we are not going to be wasting time, talking to you or telling you what to do and not what to do, because we've been able to give all these guidelines. And churches, that's okay. You've been collecting money from people. You've been collecting tithes all this while. But I mean, you should know quite well, very, very well, that your people are not living a good life. And they keep, getting from their hand to mouth and then giving you whatever you demand from them, paying your tithes, giving you arms, and you're living, riding big jets and all those stuff. But you're not giving back to your people. So right now, we want to make it known to you that if you are preaching now and you're not preaching about liberation, I tell you, you are not doing the right thing. If you're now in the pulpit there and you're not talking about how people should secure their lives and then go and fight for themselves, that people should take their destiny into their hands and now and face the government. If you're not doing those kind of stuff, I tell you, you will answer us when we ask you questions. Okay, because very soon we'll be sending people to monitor those churches that are out there, still talking about one Nigeria, that are living in Biafra land. We'll be closing their churches. And if they are not having a meeting with all the pastors, coming together to release Nnamdi Kanu, all the churches will be shut down. And for those who are the, so-called politicians and then the chiefs and all the kings, they should be gathering together. We've told them this countless number of times, but they're not listening to us. This time around, and I rightly said yesterday that those that live in the glass house does not throw stone. It is better for you, because we know where you live, we know what you're doing, we know where your children are, we know what you're doing. So
exactly.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be staying in the jail, and you'll be, parading around, doing all your parties and all those stuff, or going to churches and then collecting your tithes and all those stuff. That cannot happen anymore. So we will track everybody wherever they are. We will get them, and whatever the music will sing to you, we sing to you. That's what you're gonna be dancing. So shut down your churches. Go and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All the pastors, you are included. You are not an exception. All the priests, you should gather together. Get our leader, okay? And all the politicians, gather together. Go and really, because we know that you guys are in cahoots with federal government of Janjaweed government of Nigeria. Okay, the Janjaweed government. I know that you are in cahoots, in grabbing our leader and then hiding him, keeping him down. He is not feeling okay. He needs to go and take care of himself. He needs to be with his wife right now. He needs to be with his children. He has not done nothing wrong. He has not done anything wrong. So there is no way that you don't have any argument to give to us that man will be staying in that dungeon for all this. So enough is enough. Go and release Nnamdi Kanu, or we're gonna see something that will amaze you. Pastors, close down your churches. Go and release Nnamdi Kanu. You should be putting those things in play right now. So that's all I have to, the message I have to deliver to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before we continue, Agwan, we have to let you give us, because it looks like you saw most of the clips that came in from the homeland, and we want to have some updates how it was done. Is there any area or areas that were totally shut down? And did you see some areas that were haphazard so that we can know the information to pass to our people around the globe? Thank you.
Thank you, Eziada, and thank you again, my wonderful sisters. Yes, the great Biafrans did it again today. I was opportune to call in even live to Biafra Unite. That guy is doing an awesome job.
I listened to him too.
Yeah, he is on the ground and he is doing an amazing job. Biafra across the nation were shut down today. Though there were skeletal movements probably in the markets, but there were market leaders who sat down to watch. Nobody opened a shop today. He went around, he called around. I mean, up to the end of the day, the whole from Enugu to Anambra to Ebonyi to all those places, they were all in complete compliance today. I tried reaching somebody in Lagos to know about Idumota. They said they did, but I have not. I told them to send clips of the level of compliance in Idumota and all the Lagos state. But authoritatively, down home, Owerri and Aba, all those places, they were in total compliance.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of my people. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you see, our people, this is what we are talking about. And when we speak and our people listens, it gives us the energy and the strength to continue to do what we are doing. Because we are all inside this together. We need our total freedom. Restructuring or not restructuring, that is not necessarily for us. All we need is to liberate our people, our Biafran nation, so that we can be able to take care of ourselves, take care of our people, and nobody will be, nobody will be coming to interject and put forces across that will be minimizing us and dehumanizing us. We are no longer in that era. Those eras are gone. This is the new era. And we must hold on forth to whatever our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has put together. He suffered to do this. He didn't start it in one day. He started it. He didn't just come up in one day. He started it a day at a time and build it up and up to where we are now. So we are not going to let anybody or any group of individuals collect money, compromise themselves, and scatter the success that we have collectively built together. So having said that,
Sister, sorry, they said Ogoja was on lockdown as well today.
Oh, beautiful.
Yay! That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
You see, our people are waking up. As a wife.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
You are welcome.
Everyone, it's been a very hectic day today. From morning till this evening, I was so occupied. But thank you. Good to join you. Good to join all of you. You're welcome. You are looking so beautiful. Sister Oyibo Wifey, you look so gallantly dressed. You're gorgeous. But on Saturday, when we are meeting our brother from Biafran American, I don't call him African American. Make sure you dress like this because we are going to.
Our brother, you have to call his name. Our brother Enwemolo.
That's the Enwemolo. We are meeting. We are going to have a meeting live with him here. So
I'm just hearing his name for the first time.
You've not been following our Saturday program.
Brother Enwemolo.
Enwemolo. So we are going to discuss about atonement, live here, direct, and fix a date on when we're going to do it and move to work. So we're going to all dress in our native attire that day. Okay. I trust you, women. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome, sister. We are just happy that we got a very good news that our brothers and sisters, our people in Ogoja locked that place down today. So we are progressing. The only place we're having issues now is in the Igodomi area. And it's gradual. So today,
It's gradual,
at
but
least
it's going to be tough.
yeah, this week they have had it. And then maybe next week they will join. It's gradual process until everybody's eyes is waking up. Remember, if your mother or your grandmother or your great-grandmother ties two-piece wrapper, you are a Biafra. So from the coastal region to the riverine area to Igodomi Idu, up to the mountain, down to the valley, and back to the top. We are all Biafrans. And we are not going to sit by the corner while the entire Biafra is doing something, something meaningful, something tangible. We want everybody to participate. Because if you are by the side, you are just keeping yourself on the side. And tomorrow, if something happens, the person will say, oh, they put me by the side. No, no, no. Do not make yourself a scapegoat. Come inside. We are all joining hands together to do what we are doing. And we are moving forward. We are progressing. And we want everybody to partake in it. So, having said that, and I come back to you, Sister Coco.
Yeah.
We were still talking about from next week. We are looking at shutting down the churches and the synagogues and the Sabbath days because it happens from year to year. Our people are being slaughtered, and none of those pastors or the God men or men of God says anything about it. And then it happens during the NSAS protest. And this time around, it is happening because these people, the Fulani-led, the Fulani Janjaweeds, led by the imposter Buhari, have moved in and they have been killing us. We are crying and screaming, but the pastors, the churchmen of God and women, they are not talking about it. The politicians are even the ones bringing them in. And our elderly men, that's the traditional heads, and the queens, they are not doing anything about it. So we are talking about starting from shutting down the synagogues on Sabbath days and the churches, Christian churches on Sundays from next week to see if they can come out, because this protest, they said that they will lead. The pastors and the clergies will lead this protest. And we have to see a way we can pull them out by making them stressful. And then they can agitate for our people's freedom. What do you say about it?
Okay, my contribution for that, first of all, 95% of pastors in the zoo, they are narcissists, they are shentro, they are terrorists. They put church to deceive their church members. Behind closed doors, they are evildoers. And a lot of individuals, they have to stop going to church. Church in the zoo is business. The pastors, the fraudulent are the GO. They are all criminals. They see their church member as an object to have offering money. They don't value them because a daddy GO who cannot speak for the betterment of his church goers, of his church member, is a criminal. Is a criminal. He has no other name. So the people have to stop going to church because going to church all the time is not bringing any help. They kill Christians. You see any that the Jews speak about it. That's for that. Then traditional rulers, people should stop respecting them. They don't deserve any respect because a traditional ruler who already go and collect money from Janjaweed and tell the Janjaweed he is the father of his community. But the money they give to him, he spends it for himself and his immediate family, his children and wife. While the average John family, the coward, the terrorist traditional ruler say he represents, in that community no good school, in that community no good road, in that community no good hospital, not even food to eat. He will live in his fraudulent palace. He and his children, they are enjoying. Average young children, they are suffering. Average young children, one-home children, they can't eat 3 square meals. The money that's supposed to be circulating, traditional rulers, they keep it for themselves. Politicians keep it for themselves. So I want the youth to wake up. Stop respecting your coward, useless daddy Gio, who don't speak for you. Stop respecting coward, terrorists, traditional rulers. They don't speak for you. As I said before in the other broadcast we have in this Umuada program, traditional ruler children, first son, second son, third son, fourth son, to be kept in one corner, one room, where they don't have no communication with their useless father who call himself a coward, a fraudulent traditional ruler. By the time we do that, our leader will be free with immediate effect, because traditional ruler children, by the time their children is being kept in a place they cannot have contact with them, they will speak for the poor. They will speak for the average home. The same thing. All these, they are fraudulent daddy GO. All these, they are fraudulent pastors. Their children as well, their son, first to second son, to be picked up and kept in a room where they cannot have communication with their useless father who call himself daddy GO. The same thing applies with politicians. Politician children should be picked up. First son, second son, third son, fourth son. Pick all of them up and keep them in a room where they don't have no contact. You will see traditional rulers, they will start agitating for the freedom of our great leader. Then you will see all these terrorists that the Geo who call themselves man of God, you will see them agitating for our great leader Mazina the Kanu to be released. The same thing with politicians. By the time their first son, second son, third son is being kept in a room, they can't communicate with their children. You will see them agitating. Then they will start calling a spade a spade. Because as we speak now, many Biafrans, they are still calling Janjaweed that they are not with us, that all they want is money. As we speak now, traditional rulers, they are still picking phone calls from Janjaweed, asking them for money. And these are the people that say they represent us. It has time youth continue to respect terrorist traditional rulers who don't care about them. It's hard time youth to stop respecting politicians who don't care about them. And it's hard time youth stop respecting their useless terrorists that the GO who don't care about them. It's hard time. The moment the youth start disrespecting the GO, they call man of God. The moment the youth start disrespecting all these criminal, terrorists, traditional rulers, the moment they start disrespecting all these politicians, past and present, then you will see, instead of our youth to be dying in the hands of Janjaweed, all these coward, fraudulent, that the GO, traditional rulers, past and present, politicians past and present, they will be the one, the Janjaweed will go and attack. Because as far as the youth still continue to be respecting all these evil people, they are the ones telling our youth for families do, they go with escort. If traditional ruler know what they are doing, to average young family is okay. If traditional ruler know what they are doing to poor home family is okay. Why are they sending bodyguards to be guarding their children? Why? Because here in Jenny, you don't see their ministers sending police to be guarding their children. No. They enter train the way other people enter train. They take the bus the way other people take the bus. They drive their car the way people drive their car. They don't need extra police to be protecting them because they know they are doing the right thing. You see their children in the street, they greet you, you greet them. But all these coward politicians, all these criminal traditional rulers, all these criminals that the GO, they know what they are doing is evil. Because as I speak, many politicians, they always say Ghana must go back and go and give to the GO, they are calling pastor. From that money, they build their church. From that money, they are not trying to do sometimes the work of social welfare. You will see pastor sharing for his church goer. How dare you as a pastor be sharing right for your church goer? We want that. What we want is what our great leader Mazinadi Kanu stands for. Our great leader Mazinadi Kanu is stand for the society whereby average young family, when you don't have enough money, the social welfare will support you. One family, when you don't have enough money, the social welfare will support you. And it's every month. Not all this nonsense that the GO are doing. Not all this nonsense politicians are doing. You give somebody food one day. What happened to the next day?
Sister, the bell has just round up. Give you just 30 seconds to round up. The bell has run.
So I'm begging all my youth, stop respecting traditional rulers. They mean no good for you. They are the devil you are praying against every day. They are the evil. Stop respecting politicians. They are the demon you are praying for every day. They live with you. Stop respecting them. And also, stop respecting governors because they don't care about you. And on the 15th for December is even too far. We have to give all these useless traditional rulers, all these coward traditional rulers, all these evil politicians, all these evil governors and pastors, we have to give them before on the 10th. Our leader must be released. Must. He commit no crime. He refused to take bribe because he's a man who has good heart. He's not a man who wants to enjoy while other family are suffering. No. So, traditional rulers, you people go to Janjaweed. Politicians go to Janjaweed. Governors go to Janjaweed. The way you people sold our leader for Janjaweed to kidnap. Also go and tell them, you people cannot have peace in your land because the youth, the women who feel pain for women to give birth in labor room, we are crying day and night. We want our leader to be free. We want him to be free with immediate effect. Well, pastors should be chased out of Biafran land. Their churches have to be destroyed. When not, traditional ruler houses should be burnt down. And they should go and meet Janjaweed. You cannot put your leg here, put your leg there. No, we don't want that. Churches have to be destroyed. Traditional ruler houses have to be destroyed. Set ablaze. Politician houses have to be destroyed. Set ablaze. Their own is too much. Enough of the injustice. Enough of the oppression. Enough of the intimidation. We've had it up to here. We can't take it anymore. We can't. Women bear the pain in labor room, not the men. So how dare you coward traditional rulers who don't know what a woman goes through when she's pregnant, who don't know what a woman goes through when she's in labor room? How dare you tell the Janjaweed must be burned to ashes. Burn them to ashes. The pastors, churches, set it ablaze. Politicians, governors, set their houses ablaze. You cannot be enjoying average young children are dying. You cannot be enjoying poor children are dying. Our leaders stand for us to have a better life. I would like to stop here for other people to contribute. Rise up. The youth cannot continue to die. When these useless elders, they are staying at home eating the square meat, marrying the young women the youth supposed to marry. We don't want that for. The old shall die and the young shall live. Not the young one dying, the old one living. We don't want it anymore. The old ones who are selling us must die so that we have a better life. Let me stop here. I'm very angry.
Oh, wow. Our sister Mercy, that's wow. I know anybody that heard you must know that you're mad. But sometimes, I believe that everybody here has something to say. So when we say 5 minutes, it's not like we are giving 2 minutes or 3 minutes. If we say 5 minutes, please respect that, because if one person speak and the rest of the people did not speak, then it's not the way we should be. Let's just at least respect the ring of bell. We give the first warning, the second warning, and then we respect it. We may not have everything to say at the same time. You still wait for your next time. When it comes, you continue from that, because we have other people that we want to put their mouth in these things going on here. Like our sister Ibo Wealthy, you have not said anything. I want you to speak specifically about the queens, because the queens are part of the,
Who are the queens?
You
are the queens. You are the queens. Those ones are
not but there are the Igwe's queens. We know we are all the queens.
Warren chiefs. Those are Warren chiefs.
Okay, you mean the wives of the traditional rulers?
The wives of the
traditional rulers. The wife of the traditional rulers, you know. Excuse me. Are you still talking?
No, go.
According to tradition, they will say when men are talking, women don't have rights. But that is a big fat lie, because in the Western world, they say women first, ladies first. But in traditional way, they say after men have to give the women permission. Without the men permission, the women cannot speak, which is very, very wrong. There are roles women have to play apart from men roles. You understand? And this thing is really drawing our people backward. It's enslaving the women back home. Very, very, it's very bad. It has to be ladies first. The respect they have to give to women, they don't give to women. I'm sorry, you said I should speak broken. According to our people back in Africa, they not respect woman the way they're supposed to respect woman. They go say, tradition say, now man go first talk. Now man go give woman order to talk before woman go talk. If man not talk, woman not go talk, which is very wrong. In a civilized world, wise world, modern world, in a Western world, now woman first.
Sister, let me help you out here. I mean, these Warren chiefs, their wives, that are called the Igwes, they have kids, they have women, they call queens. They are not doing anything. What is their role in this our persecution? Because they are sitting there and we are serving, they are taking from the poor women, from the poor family, gather them and they parade them around, they slap them, they hit them, they are serving them as slaves. Whereas that's why, and their own children, they send them abroad. They send them to better places. Even when they are in the house, their clothes, they can't wash their clothes, they can't cook their food, they can't sweep their house. And it's we, the masses, the poor ones, that will go there and be serving them, and they put their foot on top of our heads. And then they
that is what I am saying now. That is what I am saying. because they suppose, according to the wife of the traditional chief, they're supposed to be come out and stand for women. They're supposed to come out and put things right. They're supposed to even abolish this right of say, woman don't speak, let man speak. They're supposed to abolish it because women have a lot of things to do when it comes to that role. They shouldn't be waiting for the olden days way. Because how can you are a woman like the poor masses, the people you call slaves, they are human like you. Like, for example, excuse me, don't be annoyed though. They say they have these people they forbid in the east side. They call them how do they call these people? These people they say they don't mix with they don't mix with other people. They also
okay, they use caste system.
all those things. I think all these things should be abolished because all of us are human beings. I am not an Igbo, but we are one family. We are Biafran. But all these things, they should abolish it. They should abolish it all over the zoo, all tribe. They should abolish all this nonsense because all of us now human being will be. We have the same rights. We have the same right to speak our mind and say what we want. Even those that say we get king. How you will call human being like you will say this one a forbidden person. Anybody should not talk to this man or talk to this woman. You make them feel isolated. You make them feel unwanted. You make them feel lesser human being they are, which is very, very bad. This thing not good. They have to abolish it. And the king's wife, they have to come out and speak for women. They have to stand for truth. They have to stand for equal right and justice. In fact, this is the opportunity for them, the ones that their mouth will be shot by their husband, who is a king or traditional ruler. This is the right time for them to come out and stand. Because this, our struggle, is stand for equal right and justice. That concerns women who have been deprived of their rights in Africa. They have to come out and stand, say, yes, this is our leader. This man needs to be supported. This man, they need to be given the chance to bring out what they have been fighting for a long time. Because our leader don't deserve to be there. Any white woman who is married to a chief or Igwe, this is the right time for them to come out. Anywhere, both in Godomigodo, both in the River State, both in the Calabar, Urobo side, everywhere, how will she, even in the Benin Kingdom, they have to come out. The wife, they have to come out. This is not the olden days era where they say women don't have rights. This is the right time to fight. Women have rights. With women, a lot of things will be put in place. With women, a lot of things will be set in the right way. Because look at the things we left for man. They have been leaving women backward. They have been denying women the right to speak. They have been denying women the right to do things right. Women, if you respect it, one thing that men don't know, if they respect women can take them higher than where they are. But they don't know this. Or they believe that they have one foolish mentality. They say, woman that bend down to peace. How dare you come and talk to me? Me that stand to peace. Peace not be peace. Why you go tell woman, say, woman not get right to talk because she bend down to peace? That is not an excuse. That is just a foolish adage. Because women have rights. Women have rights. If women don't have rights, without woman, no man will live a better life. Without woman, no man will live a complete life. If a man is faithful to a woman, this is just a fact, an example. If any man that is faithful to a woman, look at that home. Look at that home. Let's say the fact. A man that is faithful to his wife and respectful to his wife, look at the man's life and look at other women, other men's life. There is big difference because woman, if you give woman anything, maybe 50 euro or 50 pounds or $50, you say, this money, what can you do with it? There is a lot in the woman's heart she can do with it. But if you give a man, he will just think, if I buy one bottle of beer, this is gone. But if you give woman, There's a lot of things woman will make that money to grow. You will be even be surprised, how this woman did this, how this woman did this. But a lot of men don't know this. Women need to be given chance. This thing they are doing in our country, for Africa, mostly in this called Nigeria, they should give women chance to speak. They should give women chance to make things, set things straight. They should stop denying women the fact that women don't have right to speak when men were talking. Who say that? Any man who have respect for woman, when there's a woman in the midst where you are discussing, after your decision, you say, woman, what is your opinion? That is very respectful. The woman can bring a real point that you people never thought of. And that thing will set things in the right way. But men always undermine that. Sorry, man. My time is
It's okay. This is your second bell, so you are still on point, but your time is up. You complete, just get half a second to complete and tell them you are finished.
Okay, Mal. So this thing, they should stop denying women their rights, and the queens of King, Igwe, Oba, or Chief, or Onowu, they should come out and speak for the women. This is the right time to say the fact that you give women chance to do things, not only men. There are a lot of things women know that men don't know. They should give women chance. Thank you, my great mother. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You have spoken very, very well. And also our queens. We know you are the queens of your, communities or your kingdoms or wherever you are. The Lolos and the king's wives or the Igwe wives, the chief's wives. Before you become a queen, you were once a daughter. And you are the daughter of the land, Biafra. You are a wife. You are a mother. You carry children in your wombs. And you have cared for your children. Maybe you are lucky you are now a grandmother. Remember, we are talking about our children, our sons, our daughters, our husbands, our brothers, our family, our fathers and mothers. And you are a queen. We want you to rise up. Our leader is our son. He is our husband. He is our father. He is our brother. We want you to rise up. This is the time you can make a difference, please. All the queens, the traditional wives in Biafra land, from all over, please rise up and tell your husbands to do the right thing. And here is Faith Ogala. Is she here today?
No. Owa, have you spoken to Owa today?
Yeah, I have spoken to Owa.
Okay.
So if Faith is not here, so Ezewai, please, before I come to you, let Agumwai say something about the. Yeah. Okay, Agumwai, take your time and say something about what we are talking about now. We have the churches and the queens and, the traditional, this thing. Just
I'm coming back to the churches.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your next turn, then you'll come to the churches.
Yeah, thank you. You see, the truth is so bitter, but it has to be told no matter whom it hurts. We know that our people are, church goers and believers in the supreme deity of God and those stuff. But let's see the role of the church in the life of their followers. I'm a Christian and I'm from a very strong Catholic background. But if we use our churches or our positions in life to deceive the gullible, then we are mocking God.
Oh, yes.
For example, we all saw how he played down in Imo State when Father Mbaka, I'm going to call names with due respect. He is our illustrious son, but this I don't quote anything. Father Mbaka prophesies that Hope Uzodinma is going to be the savior of Imolites. Father Mbaka prophesies that was going to be, I use the word was because he's gone. Buhari was going to be the savior of Nigeria. So I want all of us today to say, if the God we serve is a liar, I know the God I serve is not a liar. So the God that gave Father Mbaka this prophecy, is he a lying God? I want people to check it out with me. Because today we see the work of Uzodinma in Imo State. We see what Uzodinma, as I'm talking to you now, our mama is burnt down. As we are in this forum now, our mama is down, is burning down. And that is the savior of Imo State, as prophesied by the church. Buhari, you know the role of Buhari in Nigeria today. Buhari has brought us back to the Stone Age. We are in 21st century, technological age, but Buhari has dragged back to the Stone Age. Is that the God we serve? You see, it is only a fool that will use his position to deceive the gullible. Those of us know now that definitely something did not add up or is not adding up. Yeah, Father Mbaka had been preaching all this thing. He made a U-turn and came back. He came back and he stood there shoulder to shoulder with IPOP and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was listening to his sermon the other day after going to Abuja. He came back and was clamoring, oh, people have to stay at home because of the impunity it's going to bring on the people, because of those who go to push barrow and eat on daily basis, those who sell pure water to eat on daily basis. Come on now. You're a priest that run a mega million naira worth of a church. If your followers gonna die in one day, tell them to come to that place that very day and collect food. Let them sit in the house that very day and collect food the previous day and sit at home. Then you now know that you are contributing to what we're doing. You see, I hate when people speak with two sides of their mouth. You speak with two sides of your mouth. You say one thing, and then when you go to Aso Rock, you say a different thing. That is the way I visualize Father Mbaka as and he knows he carries a lot of a crowd, and he knows he has the influence. But if he doesn't use his platform and influence and church to propagate the gospel of truth, then no matter has problem with that. So I was listening to some callings today in Biafra Unite, where they said the churches were preaching that they should not stay at home today. And yet they said they ignored them. How can churches see how much our people have been held down? Father Mbaka in his church has preached that youths don't have job. Parents spend money, send their children to university, they come back, they are keke driver. Is that the kind of life Father Mbaka is wishing our people? Look at the Bishop of Enugu State. That bishop was in a meeting held by the political class, and when they brought the Operation Dance, whatever, this last dance they brought before the election, a bishop was there, and he was in cahoots with all the decisions they took there. So tell me why people want me to respect church and go to church again. I mean, this heaven we are pursuing, this heaven is only God knows who is going to make this heaven. I'm sorry that you're a bishop, you're a mega church pastor. It's not a license going to make heaven. There have been, go and check out history. There have been bishops that have gone to hell before. So let them use their platform and God-given to teach our people the right thing and impact them positively and stand on the truth anytime, any day, whether life or death, with the people that follow them. That is where I keep the church. Then I come to the traditional rulers. I lost my respect the day I saw a traditional ruler prostrating for a zoo caliphate. That's the day I lost my respect. I take you guys to memory lane. When Queen Elizabeth came before, I think it was before the 1960 independence.
During the time of Zik.
Yes, there were three traditional people that came to welcome her rather. The person from the Yoruba tribe, from the Hausa tribe, and the Igbo tribe. All the Yoruba bent the net down to greet the queen. The Hausa knelt down to greet. It was only Oni of Ife, Oni of Onisha, the Oba, the Onisha, yes, that shook hands with her, that we don't prostrate before man-made gods. We don't prostrate before anybody. He shook her to tell the pride of an Igbo man, to tell you how a Biafran behaved, the pride of a Biafran. But when they started going to the zoo, to the caliphate, to the mini demigods they have over there, to go and prostrate with them, prostrate before them.
Where's it coming from?
She'll be back. Sister, you're hanging.
If she can go out and come back again.
Yeah, our internet is freezing.
Okay, sister, if you can hear us, go out and come back.
I don't think she can hear.
Okay. While she continue to fix herself, is the one.
Yeah.
Is the one. Okay, we are talking about the church
and the queens, the so-called queens,
and the so-called queens, you know, and their influence
in quotes,
in what is happening today in Biafra land, you know. So what do you have to say about it?
Where am I starting? Thank you so much. Thank you, Asadema. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome, my sister.
Sister Coco, I saw you talking with anger. Anybody that is feeling what we are feeling should talk the way you talk. Yeah. Yes, you should. Yeah. So I'm starting with the church, because my sisters here, they've spoken a lot about them. I'm not going to start repeating what they have said, and they have spoken so much very well, very, very well. I'll start with some questions. Somebody said to us here that why don't we want something? Why don't we start on Friday, that is mosque? And I'm trying to answer the person, before we even start from the outsiders, we have to start from our home first. Like you people quote in the Bible, charity begins at home. If the Muslims or the Fulani that came to our land came and saw that we respect ourselves, respect who we are, respect our traditions, they are not going to be messing around. Come to when I was growing up, where I grew up, every Friday they block the streets in my own land again. You don't try that in their own land. So whatever it is that they are doing actually came from us. We asked them to be doing it. We asked them to be insulting us anyhow. We asked them to be urinating on the grave of our ancestors that died, the ones they killed. We are the one that asked them to be doing what they are doing. So we're not going to talk about Fridays until we deal with our own people. And my sister was talking about Father Mbaka. Father Mbaka, I've never believed him. He's been playing games with us. And our people have short memory. He will say one thing. He has told us a lot of things, told people how Buhari was the savior. And since that time, they've been killing us. He did this one of Hope Uzodinma. People still go there. Our memories are too short that we don't remember things. And people are still following him. These guys are politicians. Go and check the lifestyle of the pastors and the politicians. They're all the same. They are all the same. Just check it. I don't want to be running it down for you people. You see it every day, but still you don't want to understand. You don't want to see what is happening right in front of your eyes. You are there. Gumi is supposed to be the pastor of the Muslim people. I don't know what he's a scholar. I don't know his title there. See the way he is defending bandits. defending Boko Haram, carrying the money from our own land and be giving them boldly and telling you boldly that he supports them. Each time we talk about the Boko Haram, the bandit, Gumi comes out to defend them. They've been killing our people since this year. It's been very horrible. What have your pastor said? Nothing. Nothing. I'm telling you, nothing. So I don't think we need to be repeating ourselves again. I don't think by now our people should know what is going on. Unless you want to sit down there, they wipe everybody away. And in front of you, these pastors will leave church and now go turn and become Muslims in front of you because they are dining and whining with them. Once they go to that place, their Father Bakada went to that place and came back. He came back with Ghana must go full of money. And the next day he turns and says, God said, and you people are listening to him. Well, I think I have to stop there for the pastors. We are telling them they have to stop churches on Sunday because we want to get back our land. They have to be part of us. First of all, they are Biafrans. If they believe they are Biafrans, they are Biafrans first before they become whatever they are on that pulpit. Now, we're not talking about the Bible we read said the greater, the lesser is included in the greater. When it comes to Biafra struggle, Biafra is bigger than the churches because we are, first of all, Biafrans. Before you become a pastor, before you build out your church, that land has been there before you came. So the lesser is included in the greater. The church is lesser right now. So when we say call for Biafra, anything that is a call for Biafra, you must obey that call first because you're a Biafra. So when we say don't go to church on Sundays because we want to reclaim our land, because we are angry that they will be killing our children, because we are angry that our leader Mazin Nandekalo was kidnapped. If you're a pastor, if you're a warrant chief, whoever you are, you must obey that call. That is it. And that is how it's going to be. I'll keep it there. Let me come to the warrant chief's wife, because I don't call them queen. You, the freedom fighters, you, the mother that came out to condemn everything wrong that is going around, shouting and crying for your children, doing everything. You are the queens if you don't know. You are the original queens. These ones are warrant chiefs. These are the chiefs created by the white man and they're working according to the scripts and the lay down rules the white man gave them. And that is how they are oppressing us, using them to subjugate us. We will now become slaves in our land. So my sister, you were saying something that my sister Oyibo wifey, there's something I want to correct here. You were saying something about our traditional way of oppressing women. No. It wasn't like, in the beginning, it was not like that. In my language, they say neka, meaning mother is bigger. In my language, they say, this is why I'm learning a lot from traditional working. In my language, they say umunne, they don't say umunna. That means we come from the mother. In my language, you see a lot of places, you hear no, neokwa, newi, ne, all these are mothers. So when the white man came, yes, when the white man came and saw that we are so powerful, these women, they were fearing us, and saw that our men are gullible. They can easily be bent. You can easily cajole them with material things. They now said they are going to devise a way to mellow down these women and use these men to fight. Now, even when they brought the Bible for you, they said, but your Bible said that women should not talk when men are talking in Corinthians. Go and read it. That was the system they used to oppress us. And you can see we are so strong. Even when you're oppressing us, we still want to bring that thing in us. We were the ones that were fighting the white man when they came here. You're only hearing about women riots. That was not the only one. Our women fought for their husband. So these are the people. Our normal way, our traditional way, was that women had power. Women put the house in order. Anywhere you find a weak woman, the children will be useless. When you see a strong woman, that house is together. It's naturally given to us by God. So let me answer the traditional rulers or the warrant chief ruler's wife. If I was married to such men, and I see that my husband is so hardened that my husband has turned to a demon, and you are killing other people's children, and I talk to you, you don't want to listen to me, and will divorce you. And when I'll divorce you, I'll be the one that will lead the fight against my own husband. I'm telling you, if they are really queen, A queen is a warrior. Go and look for who a queen is. Queens are warrior. Queen Amina, she fought. So when they are sitting there eating money, you are calling them queen. That's the way my sister Coco said, don't respect them. Don't respect them, don't respect these women. How can you be sleeping in the same bed with a man that his hand is soaked with blood and you're calling the person a queen? So if I was married to such man, I will not be living with him. I will leave the house and I'll be among the women that will revolt and fight him. That is who I am. So I rest my case there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sister Ndidi, you are welcome. So
Okay.
from what Sister Ndidi was saying at that time, even I would say, even Father Mbaka or the Enugu State Bishop that is part of the political system that is now deciding when to bring Python dance and no Python dance to kill the people of his own, region. So you will know that whenever they go to that, their, who did they call it? The Fulani, the one that have a Eworekola in that place, they go and bow down to. Whenever they go there, whether you are a priest, whether you are a political somebody, whether as long as you are from the East, they make you to prostrate, and then that's their, what's that man in the highest man in the Muslim?
Sultan or what?
Sultan of, because I saw the same thing sister saw. Not only one person, I saw when Dave Umahi prostrated on him, I saw Okorocha, I saw this hopeless Uzodimma. Although maybe when the Bishop of Enugu went his own, because he is a bishop, he might want them not to put him on a camera. Because once you go there, you will prostrate to that sultan. And then they will do that thing they do on your head like this. I've seen them do it. And when they finish going there and come back, they become useless. What are you doing in the house of a sultan when you are a bishop of a congregation? It's a shame. So, sister, Sister Zoka.
Yes,
Okay, for you, we want you to talk about the Bible. The Bible that these people bring and give us in one hand. And then now they are bringing, we are still taking from this bishop now. He's a bishop. He's working with the Muslim people and finding a way to slaughter us. So we are there giving him tithes, everything that he needs to make him big. But he is not bringing the equal love to us. What do you have to say about him? And the people like him.
Thank you so much, my sister. That's a very interesting question. But I have to begin by, telling my fellow Biafrans that our so-called politicians and clergies and elders are already sold out. If you think they can say anything for you or fight for you, forget about it. They have been paying obeisance to those Fulanis and then collecting money from them. So they only care about themselves. They don't care about you. Even the clergies, some of them are, carrying Ghana must go here and there. And that is why they are so adamant. They can't even speak for you. They are even interested all the time, to, bring you to their churches to, contribute and then give them money to keep living their large life. And that is why they have been able to, bring down, sign contracts with all these janjaweeds to bring down arms and ammunitions to, invade and then disrupt and then kill our people. So if you're thinking that they're going to fight for you, my brother, my sister, far from it. Now, in terms of Bible, giving Bible and then preaching, when the white man came, our people were so focused, doing their stuff, doing their things their own way, living a better life. There were things moving well with everybody. There were this communal, living. Everybody were enjoying themselves. We had our rules and our regulations. We had everything, all the laws. They have their own traditional ways of doing their stuff. But when they came, they fought all the places, and but when they came to our Biafra land, we resisted them because we didn't want them to corrupt us. Okay, they didn't want them to corrupt them in those days. After all, I don't think any of us have been born then. But when they came with their Bible. Okay, they came with sweet talks. Bringing their brought in their their pastors or their missionaries, and they're preaching. As they were preaching, giving you Bible to read, they were reading it, and at the same time they were taking our resources away from us. That's exactly what they did. So it cannot stop. That's a colonialism. Of course, it's still they're doing neo-colonialism because they're using British. The British are using some of our elders, and then the traditional rulers to still keep doing what they're doing up till today. So it cannot go until we take our destiny into our hands. And let me tell you, the only way we can do it is to make sure that we sit at home. Okay, we sit at home because that is the only thing. Because we've been trying to crumble their economy, crumble their wealth, bring down everything, and all of a sudden they didn't care for you. They never cared for you for one day. Now what they're telling you now, oh, it's hurting the poor masses. Oh, really? They're remembering the poor people right now? Is that what they're telling me? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand that. So keep telling you come to the church and then let's read the Bible. You can read the Bible yourself. You can do your own thing your own way. You can even, because every human being is instilled with that consciousness, that conscience to know what is good and what is right. So you don't really need somebody to start telling you, what to do and what not to do. So far from it, they should get that Bible and close it until our leader is released. That is the only way we can now start listening to them. And again, our leader must be released. That is the bone of contention. And Biafra must come. That is the bone of contention. We cannot compromise these two items. We cannot compromise it in any form. It is unnegotiable. So let them come to a round table conference, and if they still want to open their churches, fine. If they still want to do their abracadabra, fine. But right now, all we need is to focus on that point, which is releasing our leader. And at the same time, they can preach whatever they want to. They can go anywhere. They can do whatever they want to do. But the only thing is that we have that mandate. And that mandate is that Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. And we must have our Biafra. And that's the only way we can now fashion our own way, how we want to live our society, which our forefathers lived and gave us a good, better life, better everything. Now we have to go back to the way we used to do our thing. Okay? That is all we know. Thank you guys so much. But with that being said, I just want to thank you guys because, my time is up. And I want to thank every one of you, my beautiful sisters. I hope to meet you guys tomorrow. And at the same time, I want to say thank you so much for being here. And good night from here to all of you.
We see you on Wednesday.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
And you too.
Okay. Yeah, so please, the next thing is our time is running short. I know, Sister Ndidi, you have about 1 more. I gave you extra time, but you did not round up. We have about 2 more minutes to round up what you are telling us. When you finish, then I have to go to, I have Princess and Owa to reach out. When I reach out to them, the next thing we have to do is to open up the floor for our people to give us a call. So, Agumai, take it 2 more minutes.
Thank you. I don't know. I think I'm having an attack on my whatever, but they can attack me from now to thy kingdom come. They're not gonna shut me up. Neither are they gonna keep the truth. They can hike whatever they want to hike. It's their problem to solve. Anyway, thank you for the opportunity again. I was talking about why I lost my respect for the traditional rulers. And I was trying to, take us memory lane how our real traditional rulers kept their shoulders high. These other ones now who prefer eating from the crumbs that fall from the master's table think that we, the new generation, are going to follow them soon. We will not. So that's how they lost their, and for their wives, who are lukewarm wives, who don't they look wives, carrying all the bead and all everything, whatever the man says, yes, namuku. Gone are those days. The wife of these days asks questions. So if you are keeping quiet in when things go wrong, that means you're complicit. You're an accomplished. You are part of it. So if you are part of the idea that your husband should submerge his subjects and reduce them to nothing, then when the punishment comes, you're going to be part of it as well.
Of course.
So it is either you speak now or you forever remain quiet. We can't be having religious people, giving out prophecies upon prophecies. We can't be having traditional rulers saying that they're in control, and our whole villages are being ransacked and bombed and burnt by insurgents. We can't say they are in control when they cannot protect their subject. Jesus Christ, they claim they worship, came and died for his subjects. He died for his people. Why would our leader die for us? If they don't know why we follow Nnamdi Kanu, that is exactly why we follow Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is ready to die for his subjects. He has never shifted from the truth he has been telling us. So why would these Ezes and the priests and everything say it the way it is and be ready to stand for their subjects? So if you want to get married, in as much as the type of Biafra we're gonna run, we plan to run is a Biafra where you worship whatever you want to worship. But you cannot use your own position to brainwash. The worst abuse you can have in life is emotional abuse and the abuse of your mental slavery. Once somebody can bamboozle your brain and you can't read, is a problem. Is a problem. So,
can somebody please mute? Thank you.
Hello. So I feel it is the right time now. The new generation Biafrans know what the other new generation people all over the world know. Already. We are all in the same world, competing in the same market. Competing in the same market, competing in the same economic growth and the development. Let our youth rise to know that in America here, people call you by your name. There is nothing like chief, doctor, ambassador, principal. Nobody cares. They call you by your name. If I walk into your office, I'll say, hey, Mr. Joe Biden, how are you, Mr. President? That hurt him that much. I say, hello, Mr. President. If not, it's hello, Joe Biden. And he's not going to kill me because I called him by his name. Let us leave this okay respect. Okay, too much of all the foolishness. They're using it to subject people down. You're going to respect people. Yes, I'm an advocate of respect, but you cannot respect somebody today said that he uses his position to subject you to an animal. Our youth are living like an animal. Biafra. You need to rise, and there is no time other than now. Your destiny is in your hand. Rise up and get it.
Thank you so much, sister. Next, on Wednesday, we will be focusing on the Urumiri,
Yeah.
This crystal meth that they have introduced to our people, and we know that is from those gullible governors and their Fulani Janjaweeds and their imposter Buhari that arranged for that and try to, use it to get their agenda of making life nothing more than what they have already done to our people.
Yeah.
So after that, that's what we'll be looking into on Wednesday and other kinds of the things that they are doing to our people. But as we are still trying to round up on this one, I still have to reach out to our princess sister. And then if Sister Wasofia is around, let her wait, because after Sister Princess says something, I will be coming to Owa. And then after that, we will open up our line for anybody that have questions and other things. So, Sister Princess, you have 2 minutes to talk to our people. And because we are talking about the queens, the church, particularly the influence of the church to our people, and how the kings and the queens are dehumanizing our people. So, what do you have to tell us about that?
Um, my Umuada people, Biafra land. Only anything that I want to say now is because Queen matter, important now. When we get our Biafra, we put everything that we want to do in our land.
Of course.
What is important now? How to release the Kano. So say we talk with Queen if you should talk to your husband. This no. Only what we want now to do. How to release the Kano, because our people, especially the kingsmen with the pastors, they're wicked. They have that hatred wicked in mind to our people. They need strong hand, not only talk in mouth. They need strong hand. Let us put that strong hand to talk with them. If they don't release the Kano, we drive them out of the land. Let them. We will come. We are women. We are the one that gave birth to the children. They are be using, like for example, for our land, we do Igodo. The kingsman, the king there doesn't care about the youth. He doesn't care about the young lady they are like pregnant women, whether they die or they live. They don't care about them. There are so many years that our children they have been dying in Mediterranean Sea. There is no day that our kingsmen come out, or maybe our governor come out, or maybe the senator or the pastors say no. We are losing many people. They see the Europeans, they are showing it the way they are dying in Libya Sea, dying in Morocco Sea, dying in the desert. None of them come out. They are after money. We need to put first to lock up the church, to order the traditional ruler to go and release Nnamdi Kanu, because they are the one. Because they see that Nnamdi Kanu want to change everything. That is why they plan. They plan for people to betray Nnamdi Kanu. They share money. They know how they are going to remove it. We are not going to tell them, either they like it or not. They must remove our Madike for us. Because if anything doing at the Kano, that land, maybe the land when they protect, say maybe they will continue the rule, or the Hausa Fulani will continue the rule there. That land there, it will sink. The pastor, they don't even, they are not a Christian. They are half Christian, half Muslim. Because they eat with Hausa Fulani. They are half Christian, half Muslim. Now, English people bring Bible for us. Now Muslim people, they are bringing Quran for us now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Then we share it out of the pastors. They are half Christian, half more. We need to lock up the church and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do that. When everything we get our land, we put the way men will be respecting our women as women will be respecting our men. Let us for now the only thing action. Because if you not give these people, because they don't fall in love with that money they are seeing every Sunday, and traditional rulers fall in love with the money that they are taking for our oil, the Hausa Fulani are bringing, they are taking for our land, everything that God give us to live well. They are be enjoying it. Do you see person that he be eating, they put sugar into person mouth, or maybe the couple bitter leaf. You know, you go throw away bitter leaf, you know, throw away sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional ruler, they don't want them. All these things where we they talk, they need action. We women, now we born the traditional ruler, born everything. Now we born them. Now we go put an end for the power when they think say they get for our land. If they not follow woman body come out, they not go come alive.
Mm-mm.
They not go come alive. Now only peace they go peace their distinct away. Now woman, now I carry them. War when woman go, it must they succeed. Especially the war when ancestors day by woman and God Almighty when He creates heaven and earth. Only waiting we want for call. May we tell our traditional rulers, all of the body like Godo, anywhere that they may they release in the Kano.
He said,
If they not release that their palace, we go pursue them away. We will do it. We will do it. Pursue them away. That if anything do in the Kano, it's only that one we will need to tell them. Let them go and release in the Kano. We will put a date. After that date, we know what to do. Anything they see, they should bear it.
Amen.
That is my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear princess. You really spoke well as usual. You hit it at the head like that. So, Sister Owa Sophia, if you are there, you have heard what we are discussing, and then I want you to let us know where
Yeah.
your angle is coming from and what you think we're about to do here.
Yeah, but the pastors, for me, I want our youth to burn all their churches down. That is why I'm singing about revolution. You know, all what our mothers have been saying is that the main truth is that the system of the Zoom, it has been there for a long time. So we are not just coming now to come and change it. And all these traditional ruler, the pastors that they are using our people, thank God I'm not there anymore. They are using our people, you know. We are still in slavery, you know. The European people came and do their own. Our people, they are still in slavery in one way or the other. That is why our leader is fighting against. That is what people like us are still fighting against. You understand? In this country where I live, if they are teaching us in school their history, is very similar to our own. It is a women that stood up and said enough is enough.
Yeah.
Stood up, they said enough is enough. And they fought war. Even my mother-in-law told me that because everywhere is so river, see. He said the water, he father dry in the water because of those war of that time. So if we want a freedom or we want to be free, we want to say traditional ruler's wife to give us a permission to talk, or for we to stand by our feet. We have to do something. It is not all the time talking. No. Our people have to stand up and do the needful. Look, these pastors, this traditional ruler, they are enjoying our wealth. If you
Yeah.
think, if me and you think one day they will just leave the wealth for us, we are joking and we are lying. It will not be easy. It will not be easy. So they said freedom lies in our hand. We take it by force. Our people, our youth. I keep on telling you the truth. Me, I don't like beating around the bush. I say it the way it is. If you like it, you take it. If you don't like it, you leave it. This what we are looking for. The traditional ruler wife, they cannot stand up to come and talk for us because they are enjoying. If they are going to market, 3 maid, 4 maid, we follow them. As one of our mothers said, they don't wash clothes, they don't cook, they don't do anything, they serve them. So who will live, you do you think they will live that kind of life? They will come and be talking for you and me. It will not work, it will not happen. So that is the truth. For the pastors, they are pretending, they are killing our people, they are not talking. But if they want to burn down their churches or they want to hide their taxes, that is when they raise their voice. So, all these things is that we have to, that is what Una the Kanu is fighting for. There is nothing Una the Kanu will do me that will pay me in this my life. I've loved him, I'm loving for life. He's my leader, he's my love, he's my everything. He said he wants everybody to be equal. Before you be equal in this life, you have to fight for it. This fight we are fighting is not our generation that will enjoy it. It's the next generation we are fighting for because we have already suffered. We have suffered. So we cannot go and start primary one again. The country where I live, I work in a daycare. I know how they treat the children. One children we have 4 teachers in the class. Mass is 13 or 14 children in a session, and then we have 4 or 5 teachers, and they take care of them very well. They eat morning food, afternoon food. They take care of them. They have everything what they need. So our next generation, if we want them, for our children to have it good in that country, we take it by force. I cannot come here and come and be telling you queen mother or traditional ruler wife come and speak for us. I know they will not do it. Revolution, these people will run. There was 170 pharaoh, but today there will be nowhere to be traced. So therefore, my brothers and sisters, please donate to Umueri account. Put your money there. We need money. Today now, our people sit at home. Go and see their businesses. They are burning it. My brothers and sisters, I cannot be coming here to be lying to you. These people will not leave us until we pursue them. Me and you can do it. Please, if you see what happened in NSAS, this government, they were confused. We will march out very massively like that. These people will run away. We are the owner of the land. Don't be afraid. If you do it, you die. If you don't do it, you die. If you want us to come from abroad, I'm telling you, once man die but one, we are coming. We will organize ourselves. We will be a lot. We will come down. So revolution is what we handle this thing. And protest. Revolution start by protest. Not only you go and be shooting guns, protest. Protest. Our people are suffering. Look at one of my Igbo sister that called me for Anabra. They shoot her in the house. He cannot sit down.
Yeah.
And she can't even eat. She can't eat. That is the painful part of it. Eh? I'm planning to send her money, looking for a doctor to treat her. Our people are suffering. So we cannot come here and be chatty. Revolution start by protest. March out. Don't come at 100, 200. No. Millions. March out in the street. Look at our people. They stand, they sit at home. And today now they are burning their shop, burning their businesses. Nigeria army is burning their houses, burning their businesses. Please, our people, we have to stand up and do the needful. Don't stay there and be telling me, pastors, burn down their church. That is my own comment. Burn it down. Burn it. If you don't burn it, pastor will not stop taking your money. Traditional ruler will not stop taking your land. They will not stop enslaving you. That is the key. The key is pursue them. You see what happened in Lagos. Oba of Lagos, he ran away. When the Lagosians rise up against him, that is the only solution. There is no other solution, my people. Let me be telling you the truth. The solution is revolution. Revolution start by protest. You get up and protest in Biafra land. Get up. hit the street. All these demand that is sending army to come and kill us, they will run away. There will be nowhere to be found. The people owns the land. Don't let anybody deceive you. They don't plan revolution. There is nowhere you plan revolution. Revolution starts when people are hungry and when people are not living well. That is when revolution starts. They don't plan it. Anybody tell you they plan revolution, I've never seen where they plan revolution. France revolution, I read about it. America revolution, the same thing. All the European I've read, they have teach me about revolution. Nowhere they plan revolution. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my mothers. God bless you all. That is my
Thank you
opinion.
so much. Thank you so much,
Well,
Sister Owa.
remember, we are in the zoo. You've
Thank
called the
you.
countries you call, they are not a zoo. We remember we are
Yeah.
in the zoo. Yes,
Thank
I want
you.
to
Thank you, Sister Owa.
Thank
Because
you. Thank you.
we have done revolution. We started by protest, and I think that was ending of last year, around October, this thing.
Yeah.
And then people were just holding flag. They were singing. They were dancing
We
at
kill them.
Tollgate. Also, what happened? It's easy for us to scream revolution, but we must plan it. As everybody have been hearing me talk, I never say we are against revolution. I never say we are not going to do revolution. I say that revolution is the final bus stop, but we must prepare in order to minimize casualties.
Of course.
We have to. Because the people that died in Lekki Tollgate, did we get them again?
No.
The people that died in Enugu when they were having their meeting in April, did we get them again? Did anybody pay for their lives? Their parents some of them are no longer having have a child or anything. Some of them have no much mothers or children. Some of them, but we have to do it. We are coming up. We may be a little slow to some people, but we must prepare in order to protect our people. We have died so much, and we do not want to be dying anymore. So with that, I have to open up the line. Our brothers and sisters down there, if anybody have any question or anything to say, we want to hear
calling, but I will hold the person on. Sister requested to say something. Sister Ivo.
Sister Ivo,
yeah, I will hold the person on.
Yeah.
Just let that take a few minutes, please.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. For the aspect of church, if they say they should burn the church in the zone, I will say yes. Ask me why. Because now the church work for the politics. The church no longer serve God. The church, nothing like presence of God in their midst. All of them are making competition of wealth. Nothing about the church to write home about. They are killing the poor ones to enrich themselves and to make themselves feel big in the presence of their own humans, not humble the God that they are serving. Because now, tell me one church that doesn't collect Ghana must go from the government house. Just mention one. Imagine John C. Suleiman was preaching the other day. He said, when you speak in tongue, you speak in dollars. When you speak in tongue, you speak in foreign currency. Where in the Bible is it written? Excuse me. They are making competition of jet. They are making competition of the widest church. They are making competition of the well-known church all over the world. They are not after what the Bible says, neither are they serving God. Majority of the church in Nigeria, sorry to say, 98% are not worshiping God. They are after money and fame. They are after money and fame. They are in competition with each other. Who knows the government house? Who is working with the government? Who is after the politicians? You imagine when something is about to take place, or the politicians are fighting themselves, or they are making their campaign. The next thing you hear from pastors, they are prophesying. This party will win. I have the revelation. This man will rule. I have the revelation. When they are talking of the tenure of president, they will come out and tell you, this is the next president. That is the next president. This is not biblical. So if you tell me today they want to burn the church, I won't say anything. I will say yes. Let them bond it. Because churches today in the Zoom is high service. It's not church that we used to know in the holy days. This is what I have to say. Thank you, great mothers.
And to add to that, most of those churches, they are now ritualists.
Yes.
They use human beings. They kill people to do their foundation. Some of them bury people alive
Yes.
to set their foundation. This is not the kind of church that we're talking about. We have, instead of us to have this kind of churches standing around our places, we go back to our traditional worship. When we worship directly to God, we don't have anybody.
The building is not the church. The church and the human beings who go there. They
and they have to take their Bible away.
Yes.
Holding on. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the program. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, mother.
Evening, our brother.
Yeah, I greet you all. And thank Almighty God to bring you people to educate our people. So three things I want to say about church and our...
Three things, know that you have 2 minutes, so I hope you can make it in 2 minutes. Yes.
Our social essay and the rest of things here, but I will try and summarize everything. So the church, because one man, I do listen to one prophet, it's a Indian prophet. I do listen to his program. He says very soon God will start stressing all the criminal pastors out. I thought that's a joke. I listened to the program last year. I said, how can God start chasing all pastors out from? Because say, many pastors in Nigeria say they are thief. They are not serving God. So even if you come program in Nigeria, some pastors will tell their members not to attend the program because they know that Adam must speak truth. So, but say very soon God will started chasing all these pastors out from church and putting churches in order. And all these things you people are saying that begin to reason that is how the prophecy is about to fulfill. Because the people call pastors daddy, which daddy the watch they keep his son.
I wonder.
He don't talk. I don't know why our people have short memory. Your father, touch a pastor like your father, touch like a family. As you take your father in your house, that's how you take pastor. Your father can never watch you and an intruder come and kill you in keep quiet. Your father cannot come, your father cannot watch you. You die for hungry. Why he has too much more money? Which father does that? You daddy, what did that daddy do for you? They kill you, they bomb church, they kill you, the terrorists who come about they kill you, will not talk. You be suffering, he don't talk. Why money for in a bad? Which kind of daddy does like that? Which kind of pastor? So our people should reason. I thought maybe they have charm. They use charm to hold our people. That's the why. That's the reason they can't reason again. That's my one point. Our people, please reason. No daddy watching sons or daughters to die. All those big pastors, you are calling daddy pastor. They are not pastor. They are evil. They come from pit of hell to deceive you. So another one is our traditional rulers. Our traditional ruler, please, Sister Rosemary, don't call that Ezife our father again. Don't call any of them our father. Don't respect. Let them have their things. If you don't know that people have started angry with them, they will come out and talk like you said they are talking good for you. Why evil is in their mind? If they listen to all this program, know that people have become angry with them, they will come out and say something good so that people will say, he is repenting. This is the word of politicians. We don't have to believe what they say. We don't have to believe what anybody say now. What we believe is action. Action speak louder than voice. Or even though talk, abuse Buhari, say Buhari is nonsense. Let them abuse, let the traditional abuse, let the like Mbaka so pastor abuse them. We don't want to hear that abuse. What we know is action. Their word, we don't take their word because people, I don't take person by his word. I take person by his action. Bible say, "Tell me your faith without work. I will show you my faith with work." Work, the action is what we need. It's not about talking. You know that the court, they go last time, they went last time. You know that it's a plan. It's all of them just go there and plan with the zoo country. If we come to court, as they say, like say they are pushing us, they don't allow us to enter. If they do that thing, we will just like say we are angry. We call and sit one place. From there we go, so that you people can give him sticky trial. The same thing, the lawyers, the same pattern the lawyers did, the same pattern. All of them are in one category. So don't listen any thoughts about anything they said. They are more words now don't matter. For this now, this point we are now, words don't matter in this struggle. What matter now is action. And for revolution over is saying revolution is what has stand. See, protest, see, they will come and pretend like say the protests are choking them. I know that protest is good, but one thing I want to understand, say protest, they will pretend that protest is affecting them. They will postpone it. Our leader will be like say it's affecting them. It's not affecting them in that much. But in revolution, say whatever we have, we can start. We don't wait when we have. If we want war now with them, we don't wait when we have all the whole ammunition in the world. Before we start, we start with what we have. It will start with what we have. You know, you will see people be supporting. Some people willing to support. Instead of your land to destroy, you can give your last card. But now, something have not happened. Everybody will be watching, like maybe it's play. But if you start a bomb, where money will come, you don't know. Where ammunition will come, you will not know. People will devote themselves to protect their land, but now everybody is saying like maybe it's a joke or something. So God tell Pharaoh, what do you have? What do you have? Pharaoh said, I have a staff. Use that staff to divide the Red Sea. What do you have?
Your time is up. Your time is up.
Your time is up, sir. You made a good point. Like what we are saying here is what we are saying here is when our leader was here, our leader even allowed and permitted people
let us answer you.
And allowed people to do the revolution, the riot, the demonstration at Turkey, at Lekki toll gate. What happened? Our people were slaughtered. They were just demonstrating. How many people stood? Where did you get the ammunition? Who protected them? Those lives were lost. We have lost more lives since then, even in our eastern region. Where have you seen people coming out? We have said, defend yourself. How many people have you seen come out to defend people, to support them? We, the Umuada, no matter how push it comes, we are not going to put our people in danger. Say, okay, everybody jump out. And they jump out and they slaughter them with eagle in their hands or with a handkerchief in their hand. Then tomorrow you turn around and say, Umuada called them to come out. We have to protect our people. And that's what we are saying. Aguwai, what do you have to say about this? About this revolution? Because it's like we are saying that we need revolution and we are putting plans on the ground to hit out. And even if it's not demonstration revolution, if they want war, we give them war. But we have to plan it. We have to get ready to protect our lives. We don't want to waste much. We know that people will die. Okay, people will die, but to minimize it. Egwuan, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, everyone will have a caller, so remember.
Yeah, just take a minute or two and respond.
Yeah, definitely, whether the Umuadas are coming, we are coming. That is an established fact. We are not afraid of them, and that we are saying that we need to plan it does not mean that we are cowards. We are not cowards. So let us give us a few minutes. We are coming. We want to reduce the casualty. We know they will kill us, we'll kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. In as much as Nnamdi Kanu is still there, we are coming. In as much as they keep killing our people in Biafra land, we mothers, we are coming. But we want to come. We know there are going to be casualties, but we want to come when the casualty will be minimized. But that does not mean we are coward. That does not mean that they will take us for granted. We are coming. We are coming. And they know it. We did it in Aba in 1928, 29, during Aba women. We are coming. Let them wait. We are coming. I keep it there.
Thank you. Let's go.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the program. Evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Evening. We love you too.
My name is Marie. I'm calling from Italy.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What I want to say, I heard all what you are saying. What you are saying, I want to see that church. You see, this church is our problem. Me, I went to Bible school. I went there. There's nothing inside there. Only fraud that is there. I hate them with passion because I enter inside. I have them. There's no post at the inside. No post at the inside there. I have everywhere. Even to protocol. Everywhere I have. Nothing is here. If I open my tell you what is inside church, what pastor are doing to especially to women, married women, and all these are not ladies. What they are doing to them inside their office. What if I open and say I tell some things that I hate them? Let me give an example now. Like this guy, what is it called that you said he does it? I'm sorry for this language because I'm so angry. Because I was living in kept there. I'm so angry. Listen, I got people what they call that man. He went to last year. What did he go and do there? He didn't tell the member what he went there for. He didn't tell the member. All of you have not said it was what did he go there for? What did he want to become a president or what? What he want to become a president? He went there for what? He went to collect his share and come and sit down for people to die. For innocent people to die. The church is our problem. Church is our major problem. Church is not our own. What we know is that's what we know. It's what we know. That is good for us. This is not good for us. That is the problem. It's a cost for our land.
Yeah.
It's a cost. This is why we are having all these problems. How can you give us Bible? You go and bring the people like you. And those people that brought us, they are helping them. Giving them nation, give sponsoring.
Yes.
Say keep quiet. They are not doing something. If Britain is telling me that they don't know what is happening to them, I'm not going to know. If you tell me they don't know what is happening to them, okay? If they don't know that the country, they didn't know. They kept quiet. They knew that. They don't know what is happening. They know exactly what is happening. They know what they're doing.
It looks like we are hearing you. Reduce your.
We don't need them in our land. We have to change them out. All of them have to go. What to what you say, what you said is revolution now. No. We don't take anything. We did it before. You see what they did to that useless old man in Lagos. We have to take action now. We don't need to take to that useless UN. We have been meeting you now. We are want somebody who will give us go ahead. That's only what we need. We are tired. How long are we going to say here? Stop it. This is why we let us take them to let people down the church to go down. We don't need religion now. It's not religion. They know the right thing to go. Let them go and do that now. Let them religion. It's what we know. Let me just tell you now. It's the heroes I know. I don't know the one they gave us. That's my own Jesus. Better Lord and Savior. Someone that said the truth. He told me to talk to me. Who I am. Look at where they went to bring their food. When I see you go and pay for you tell me that I'm for that, and I miscreate and I'm married people. One more thing that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Sister, get the next call.
Yeah. You remember we have meeting. Don't forget
Yeah, get the next call.
Yeah.
We'll repeat 2 more calls and we close up.
Yeah. Go ahead until we get the call.
Okay, Sister Coco. Sister Mercy, are you here? Okay, before she come back, Princess, what do you have to say?
All I want to say is this: we don't need for only what we need. It's not only when revolution. It's not only when people come out. It's only there are many things to do revolution. To do revolution, not only when many people come out. Many different things to do it.
Yeah.
We only what our people need now is work. It's work. That's what they need. Because Hausa Fulani, if they not see wetin pass them with the people, when he put fire for them to hold in at the canoe, there is nothing. It's only work. That's what they need now.
Thank you. We'll have a caller too.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sister. Pick the caller.
Hello, good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening, our mothers. I appreciate you all.
We appreciate you
Good
too.
evening.
Good morning from here.
You're welcome.
Are you?
We are hearing you, but speak up a bit also.
Okay. Good morning from here. I appreciate all of you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
So I am Dominic. I want to just contribute that what you people are doing is very great, and we are support of what you're doing, and whatever step you people taking, we are behind you. But I want to chip in concerned the church, because somebody made mention of churches that they are this and that. It's true. Most of the pastors are evil. There are politicians in the house of God, but not all churches. Not all churches. So apart from the churches, we need to stand up and do something. If we did not stand up and do something, nothing will happen. All those our traditional rulers, they will not do anything.
Your line cut.
It's network of the zoo. So we'll take another. We've gotten the point. We'll take another one more call.
Okay, can you get the other one?
Yeah, when another one comes, so I'll pick it.
Okay, so my people at home, we know everybody is boiling, and we too, it's not an easy thing to be in the war front, whether you are in the actual combat or whether you are preparing and planning on how to keep your people safe. None of them is an easy task.
I think let's take this last call, so then I'll leave for phone call. Yeah, hello, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Umuada.
Evening, my brother.
Please, my own contribution is just something simple. I'll be grateful if there is a platform which we can talk, exchange ideas in private that will not go public.
Yeah.
So people can bring out what is in their mind.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, someone may bring a useful solution.
Yeah.
But in public like this, we can't say it.
Of course.
Last time they arrested this man here in London, Adeyinka grandson, this MI5. They went and picked him in his house. So certain things we need to private Zoom. Then there we open up. People will now talk what they can do like this in public. Now the Zoom They've paid many people. Imagine the grandson has been ranting for years. They picked him up of recent, accused him of terrorism, and inciting terrorism. So if there's a platform you can create, when the time is you, will share message, especially to those who are contributing, to be sure that will not go to the wrong hand. And someone whose picture is in your system, you will invite for this special meeting, that is business room, according to, when things is difficult in America, they say they go to is that study room, I don't know, business room, where they discuss strategy, so that we'll not talk it in public, and our opponent, our enemy, will not know our mind, keep them in suspense always. That is what I want to contribute, because the idea I have, I cannot say it, I'm afraid. I live just behind MI5. I live in Vauxhall, London.
Yeah. So you inbox Sister Chinwe. After this, you inbox her, and then she will get in touch with you. And then we have called on this platform for 100 men and women that Onyendu was calling for. If you know that you are one of them and that you have something to contribute, whether intellectual, financial, or anything, that you should come up. And then we have forum for those people. So if you think that you are one of them and that you can do something to facilitate this movement that we are talking about, you please inbox her. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah. And my people, this will be the last call that we have today. And then we would like to round up because time has gone far. And let's start. I wanted to speak with Sister Macy, but she's not here. Maybe she'll be coming back. And for that, let's start with Sister Princess. Can you let us know your final thoughts of what is going on today and whatever we discussed today and how we will move forward from here?
My people, only waiting. I remember when I lived with my auntie before. That time I was a little girl. I lived with my auntie before for Jos. He tell me one thing, because that my auntie marry Tinka family. He tell me one thing. He say, Hausa Fulani not be people. One person will go beg, say maybe you get small problem with them, you will go beg them. He say not be them. He say because they no value life. He say wetin Hausa Fulani dey fear, if they bring knife, you bring knife. If they bring wood, carry wood. Now, if the Hausa Fulani, maybe you will get problem. Now, your thing that they like to collect by force. They can kill country for them to get anything where they want, for that to collect the land. If they Hausa Fulani, what they need? If they take gun, you take gun. If they take knife, take knife. What I use this thing mean to say, may we all stand up. May we know for our mind, say, Hausa Fulani, they need war. Let us give them war where they want with our traditional ruler. Because if you even look many of the traditional ruler where we get, their blood mix with Hausa Fulani. See our own, Idu Igodo Biafra land. Now, this thing come from Saudi Arabia. Before he enter Ile-Ife, he come when he carried their Juju cottage, them they collect our land from us. If you look at the whole traditional ruler, the one where they for Onitsha, now their blood The one where still there for worry, now their blood. You still got some what they still put for our Igodomigodo villages, their blood. If you see some, if you think about the rulers when they fight we where be do Igodomigodo we Biafra land, they be Muslim. They be Muslim. What they need now that knife to fight. If now we they fear. Say, oh, we don't want lose blood. We don't want, oh, we don't want make our people die. We don't want, but they don't want. They can enter inside room. They can go to anywhere for Godomigodo now. Kill people for house. Collect their house for them. They can do it. But waiting me only the thing when me know now what we need to do. Now as the cry when they cry come, may we cry the cry follow them. That's bomber to bomber. Now so now let the word if it those people when you want collect what it belong to Biafra, we need to get up and fight. This will not be say beg the traditional ruler go get up and fight everybody. Any traditional ruler, he go with them. And the thing we need is that. Umuada.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sister. And then Sister Oibo Wifey, can you please take about 2 minutes to let tell our people your final thoughts on the things that we have discussed today?
Unmute.
Are you muted?
Sorry. Thank you so much, my great mother. As for what we have discussed so far about the churches and traditional rulers and the people invading our land, what is important is that they have to give support or they are not into us, because what we are fighting for is freedom. What we are fighting for is equal right and justice. All we are fighting for is one good nation, which is Biafra, the rising sun. Any normal human being from the zoo, so-called traditional ruler, so-called president or governor, senator, or whatever entitlement they belong to, they have to look into our leader situation, what our leader is fighting for. It's on the right track. They have to be talking about his release. That is what is most important here, not any other thing. And we are here also to condemn anything that is taking us down. We need to move forward. We need to do things right. We need our leader out of the custody of GSS. So revolution has to take place, whether they like it or not, and our leader needs to be released unconditionally in any way they want it. What we said about the church, what we say about the traditional ruler, they have to look onto it as well. We need correction, we need normal life, we need equal rights and justice for man and woman, and we also need Biafra restoration. Thank you, great mother.
Thank you so much, sister. And then, Agwai, before I come to you, let me speak with Sister Mercy Coco. I've been trying to reach out to her. Sister, where did you go?
I went to the kitchen to drink something. That was why. Then I'm here now.
Okay. Take about 2 minutes plus the one that I was trying to call you before. That's 3 minutes. Please do not go too far, okay? 3 minutes and tell our people your final, take on what we discussed today.
Okay, for what we discussed today, I want our people to take it into consideration, because traditional rulers, they don't want the zoo to break, because when the zoo breaks, they cannot enslave average young children for their own selfish interest. They cannot enslave poor home children for their own selfish interest. So the youth, you people are the leaders of tomorrow. Be getting prepared. Traditional rulers, we are going to chase them out when they don't go and speak for our leader to be released, our great leader, Mazi Kanu, to be released with immediate effect. Traditional rulers in all Biafra land, from Idu Igodomi Godo Biafra land, we are going to chase all the cowards, all the narcissists, all the Central traditional rulers straight to Igbo land. We are driving all of them out. They cannot be enjoying why our great leader Mazi Kanu, who stands for every person to be free, who stands for average young family, poor home family to have a better life. Traditional rulers, politicians, governors, they cannot sell the freedom of our leader for their own selfish interest. So they should get prepared. Traditional rulers, we the youth, we are chasing you out. Terrorists, fraudulent pastors, we are chasing you out. Your churches, we are going to set it ablaze. The same thing, traditional rulers, we will set your houses ablaze and we will chase you to Janjaweed. Go and do your traditional ruler with your Janjaweed. Pastors, the same thing, we are going to chase you people from Biafra land to Janjaweed. Go and do your pastor there. Politicians, governors, we are going to chase you out from Biafra land, starting from Idu Igodomi Godo. We will chase you people out to Janjaweed. Go and do your governor there. We, the Biafrans, we don't want oppression anymore. Our leader is suffering because of us. And we, the mothers, we feel the pain to give birth. You men, you don't feel the pain. If you men feel the pain, women feel when they are pregnant. If you men feel the pain, women feel when they are in labor room. You people will not even let day break when your son is being sold to enemies. So traditional rulers, if you don't want to have problems within now till on the 10th of December, start doing the right thing, start doing the needful. Governors, start doing the needful. Politicians, start doing the needful. And you stop respecting your useless Daddy Geo, your useless terrorists Daddy Geo. Stop respecting them. Stop respecting traditional rulers. They are criminals. Stop respecting governors. They are criminals. You will see a governor wife. You will see a chief wife. You will see a politician wife. They will be shining after giving birth. But go and look at average mother. Go and look at poor mothers. Many of them, they can't eat 3 square meals. Then you hear these useless traditional rulers. You hear these useless politicians. You hear these useless pastors telling them, dying, suffer. When your children grow up, they will clean your tears. How come you coward traditional rulers? How come you terrorist pastors? How come you terrorist governors, politicians? Why you then tell your wife to die and suffer? That when the children grow up, they will make her to be happy. Why you don't tell them to die in poverty? So enough is enough. You people, before the 10th of December, do the needful. Because we have pain as mothers. We can't take it anymore. I would like to stop here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sister. You have spoken well. Sister Owa Sophia, are you here?
Hello, yes, ma.
Okay, we need your final input.
Yeah, thank you, ma. Well, my final thought about everything is that our people have to get up and do the needful. I know it will not be easy. Our mothers are planning it, but then delay is dangerous. What happened last year in NSAS was the Yoruba that bring their tribalism to spoil our NSAS that happened that our people started. They wanted to bring the Zoom down, and the Yoruba people like Tinubu started bringing their tribalism. You know, they have been dividing us. They have divided us. They have divided us. So they have given us hatred to hate one another. Our brothers and sisters, we hate them. So therefore, this revolution that is coming, it will not repeat itself like the one that was last year. It will not, my people. Be prepared, because we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue living like a slave in our whole land. It is not easy. They will finish all of us. They will kill us small small. We are not the one that started it. Anybody that rise up, they will call him criminal, terrorist. Anini started it, they call him terrorist. Ken Sarewuwa, many people. Fela, they have killed a lot of our people. It's not their people. Lagos belong to us. They conquer our forefather and collect the land from us. So, my people, if you want a place that will call your home, stand up, start for protest. If you hit the street, Nigeria government will give us referendum. They will leave our leader. But if you did not do anything, don't expect any good result. They will keep us, dribbling us. These people need iron hands. They need iron hands. I'm telling you, my people. They don't have 3 heads. They don't have 2 heads. All of us will die one day. Don't let them to come and be telling you, hey, you die. They are killing, they are be killing us. You don't know how many people in mortuary in Imo State. Even Opus or Dima, don't have a place to put them anymore. Mortuary is full. Our boys are finished. So my people, don't be selfish. They are killing our Imo boys. That is why Imo girls, they don't get husband anymore. So please, my people, get up. We have to fight together. We can be fighting ourselves for social media, but when we come together on ground, these people will run away. Then we leave our leader. My people, start something. I'm telling you the truth. All of us will die one day. Don't let them to be using death to be putting fear in your body. People that keep how many millions in Biafra war, many of them have died today. That is the truth. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my mothers. We can do it.
Thank you so much.
Our leader said when our mothers rise up, Biafra is here, and it's here. Thank you, mommy. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so
Good night,
much.
everybody. Good
My
night.
dear sister Ndidi Amaka, Agumwan, take it out.
Thank you, Great Biafrans. It's been a great evening. But in my summary, there are things I want you people to pay attention to. Pay attention to Chike Doziem's broadcast today. Chike Doziem says ESN are the unknown gunmen, and he's residing in wherever he is. Chike Doziem has posted a new account. Please don't pay into that account. That is a fraudulent account. If you want the ESN is not taking command from Chike Doziem anymore. ESN people on ground are taking command from their commanders, and Oyibo is the one taking care of their financial needs. So the Umeri account is still the account for ESN, please. If you pay money to the new account Chike doesn't publish out today, you are paying money to the wrong account. That's the one they want to use to pay themselves their salaries while our boys are stranded in the bushes. Our boys, right from time, we know they are all in the bushes protecting our borders. For Chike Doziem to say ESN is linked with the unknown government, he must be out of his mind. So Biafra, pay attention to those who are killing you people. Pay attention. When we talk about this DOS, they talk of destruction, onion to put destruction. People should pay attention. The evil these people are perpetrating among our people. This is an account he just started with the people who said over their dead body, will they pay money into the account authorized by our leader? Chike Doziem and China Sanworu, after all the clamor that Carlo Takano was implicated, why did he keep quiet over the brother's adoption? Now they have all come together to romance together. Dear friends, are you paying attention? Something is not adding up right here. They pronounced that Kalu Takalu was kept information from DOS. Chike Doziem and China Sanworu said, Kalu, tell Biafrans what you know about your brother's adoption. We women had a meeting with Chike Doziem. We asked him, Chike Doziem narrated his story about Onyendu's personal secretary. Today, all the people that were initial suspects are now the people that are moving, that are coming to move. Whoever that went to this juju, I can't shigi gabhage no. I can't shigi gabhage no. You are tying these people together. The Holy Ghost of destroy you, because you are the one tying these people together. This is not this something is wrong somewhere. I'm in the spirit myself. Something is wrong somewhere. I can't shake it on all these places. It will claim you and claim your whole generation. You are talking men that are moving this forward, moving Biafra forward. Stop doing what you're doing to these young men. They are not doing this thing with clear eyes. Look at Chike Doziem today coming out, not talking about anything about our leader. And look at him talking about account. That will tell you people something. He doesn't know people are angry. He couldn't say anything to calm people down. He couldn't say anything to reassure people. He's talking about money. What is he doing with the money? ESN is being taken over by Oyibo. What is he doing with money? Why the new account? What happened to Umeri account? Nnamdi Kalu is here saying that he can't see. He is wearing one clothes. They're treating him. He's having gastric reflux. Is low. Chike Doziem never address all these things. Can you people pay attention to who is killing us? Umuada, we will not be here because I am saying it so that Biafrans will know whom to go after. Biafrans should know the people who they should go after. Something is not right somewhere where these men all of a sudden started romancing with Kalu Takalu, Nenayanya, and all the people they implicated in the first place. Something is not adding up to me. And having said that, I want people to pay, people should not pay money to this new account they made with JC Morgan. It is a fraudulent fake account for payment of their salary. No freedom fighter pay salary. I know how much I put everything I own in life. Almost in this struggle. They claim they have been there 300 years ago. Those of us probably that came yesterday have made more financial input than them. So let nobody be deceived. These people are not for us. They have been compromised. They're working with the zoo. Don't pay money into this new account. Umeri account still remains the account for ESN, period. Pay money to ESN. If you want ESN to be helped, pay the money into Umeri account. Again, I want people to pay attention to Mazie Zife. Mazie Zife, whether he's been politically right or not, I respect him. But he was asked about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said they were not at the villa for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They were in the villa for political pleading so that they would zone the presidency to them. And we are telling them that we are not interested in the zoo. We are not interested in politics. We are not interested in presidency or president in come 2023. We want our independent nation. We want a referendum. We want our leader out. If he goes there to talk about we, the wives, the daughters, the queens, and the mothers are saying we are not interested. We are not part of that agreement. We are not, and we are in this agreement with our youth, because with our youth, we come in after you guys. We are not interested in that. You can't go there and say you are not interested in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are interested in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And anybody who says he's not interested in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not talking for the Biafrans, period. We are over 70 million people. You are not talking for us. Now, I want to let you people know that it is through revolution, they don't plan it. Yes, they don't plan it. I want all the women, all the mothers on the ground to start fishing out their youth. Look at what happened today. That's the way revolution starts. Our mama is burning because they stayed at home. Hope Uzodinma went and burnt down the stores and shops and homes. And youth are on the street taking video, doing video, shouting, hey, Hope Uzodinma is burning the houses. So that is how revolution starts. Don't you know what to do? Get fuel, put it in a bottle, put it in, go to the government house, throw it there, let it start. Before you know it, women will join, Maccabi will join, everybody will join. That's how revolution starts. And they are burning your DC today. You're taking me, hey, you Hope Uzodinma, you're not going to be better for Hope. We know that definitely it's not going to be better for Hope Uzodinma and his generation, but this is how revolution starts. It starts from one corner and it gulps everybody. So Biafra youth, wake up. Your destiny is in your hand. The women we are gonna come. We want to do what few things we are doing. When we finish doing it, we will march. We're coming home. Don't ever think man dies just but one time. After that, the rest is history. I better die for what I stand for than to die with without being remembered for what I stand for. And I rest my case. Your destiny is in your hands. Rise up.
Okay, thank you, sister. Thank you. Sister Ezenwa Chinwe, what do you have to say? Please, we need your final input.
Yes, I'm always listening, and they have said a lot of things, and they've said it all. Like, I don't like to repeat what my sisters have said. Yeah, revolution, we just have to plan it. Like you have said it all, that if we just rush out and do it tomorrow, you know how our people reason. You know that we've seen it from experience. And since the people at home don't know how to defend themselves, it's quite a pity. They've been happening to them. This is not the first, not the second, not the third time. And nobody wants to defend themselves. And this is how we're going gradually. They're burning houses. That's how they started burning houses in the north. To the outside people are no more talking. I knew they were coming to do the same thing, and people are keeping quiet. Well, I don't say anything. People say, let's start, let's start. If you are interested, like some of our brothers and sisters are calling in to say they want to be part of what we are doing concerning our plan to save our land. And some of them have been calling. If you're interested, like others have been calling, call and tell us what you have to do. Some have brought wonderful ideas, like our brother that called. He said he wants to bring an idea. Other people have been coming and be giving us ideas. And when we have these ideas, I wouldn't want us to come out here and be saying it. It's not good. When somebody gives us something in private, then why, if we make it open, why is it now a private talk? Some of them have been coming to tell us this, and we should also know what to do. We should not be telling, most of these Janjaweed, they are here with fake names, listening to see what we can do. Just like the way they used to listen to Mars. Once Mars says something, they go and plan it. So we shouldn't be taking that step again. They know we talk too much. They know we talk with emotions, and that is what they are using to even have age over us. So some things we don't say it out. So when we tell our brothers and sisters, come and give us ideas, and they give us ideas, we come and air it here. There's no need of asking them to come and give us ideas privately. It's not good. At times, we have reached a point that we have to be wise in the things we say. Mm-hmm. We have to caution ourselves. We have to talk in coded languages. We just have to come and educate our people, prepare their mind for going to Biafra land. I think that's the most what we should be talking about. When we see the destruction, like the Mkpuru Miri are saying, we discuss it and also do that. When we go to our closet, we normally have meetings. We do it behind doors. I think that's what I have to say this publicly. We just have to know what we do, because we are at a very sensitive period, very, very sensitive period, that They are following us bomber to bomber. I tell you, no platform, no other platform give the zoo headache than this platform. We should just know. Maybe we think we come here and talk. They send their agents here. Even the so-called people that are our enemy within us, the enemy within, they are waiting for us. They will do one thing and see, let's see what Umuada will say. I will see us, we flare up, and we'll start talking. Like I said on Saturday, and I'm repeating this scripture. Most times I quote the Bible because a lot of us were brought up with this Bible. Most times I quote it for us to understand that some things we are not seeing. In that same Bible you carry, like I always say, Ecclesiastes 3, 1 to 8, go and read it. In every time, there's time and season. Do we know the season we are to this time? Mazinat Kala has talked and has shouted and done. At times, we should know the time and season we are. The children of Issachar, they knew how to take the time and season. Because they knew how to tell the time, they don't come out and shout. They know when to take the opportunity. There's time to laugh. There's time to cry. There's time to die. We've died enough. And there's time to live. There's time to be born. There's time to talk. We've talked, and there's time to keep quiet. There's time for peace and there's time for a war. All these things, there are different times and seasons. And it doesn't, everything's not about talking. I think we just have to put ourselves together. I'm telling you, we that are in the forefront, we just have to put ourselves. Most times men want to say something. They say women, they don't know how to hold their mouth. You better I don't tell these ladies some certain things. And they don't come out to say it. People are embossing us privately. So we should change our modus of operandi. That's exactly what I just have to say. And I'm appreciating the men and the women that showed interest of trying to help us in what we do, trying to find out what we do. Some of them are supporting us, especially when you want to support us. Call us, we'll tell you how you're going to support us. We'll tell you what you will do and you support us, both financially and otherwise. So we're expecting you people, and very soon we will do the needful because we are all getting tired. We don't sleep. We just want to let you know. From here now, we're entering meeting. Early morning tomorrow, we enter another meeting, even before we go to our different works and everything. The sisters we are not playing. Us, we meet, all of us, you see us here, we meet every time.
It will go up, and my matter will go the judge.
We are bear it in mind that we are not keeping quiet. And when these people bring distraction, please, let's not be carried by their distraction. Thank you so much. That's all I have to say.
Steve, yeah, not even start. Sorry, you.
Thank you.
My district will stop you.
Yeah, thank you, SNY. My people, no matter what happens, no matter what comes on our ways, no matter how hard it is on us, we will always stand firm.
Yeah.
We will not be pushed down. It is not an easy thing watching what is going on at home in Biafra land. Sometimes around the globe, we also hear and watch our people outside being, injustice that is committed against them, and they are helpless. So today, we thank everybody that came and support us and listened to us and give us some ideas, or at least pay their solidarity by being here. And we know that people are listening because at least 2 Reverend Fathers rose up this week. And they spoke well on the part of our freedom fighting and liberation. Also, I may not call him our father, but I may call him my big father, even though I do not agree with his ideas. I may not agree with his political stand. I have been on him, castigating him all these whiles. But when I listened to him this morning, I saw some elements of change in him. And I'm talking about an elderly man from Biafra land, Mazi Chukwemeka Ezife. He has not been doing well. He has been pushing him, rolling around with the wind. But I heard him when they interviewed him. He told them that all they want is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released unconditionally. At least he said that. When somebody who has not been speaking finally starts speaking for what he was reluctant to do, you give him credit for that. It is not easy to turn around. But when people turn around, we acknowledge them. He told them that Mazi did not do anything wrong. He told them that it was Buhari, even the imposter, the dead Buhari, that time the Buhari, that proscribed IPOB. That Buhari did not follow the proceedings of the court to proscribe IPOB. He told them that IPOB had no weapon. They were not fighting. They were just peaceful movements. And he told them that if Buhari could proscribe IPOB without the court proceedings, that the same Buhari could release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally without following the court proceedings. So you see, my people, when I try to give people credit for what they do or what they say, I listen to them. And that brings us back to what we are talking about today. The church is our problem. The church in Biafra land is our biggest problem. And any moment from now, we are gathering momentum. It may not be this weekend. It may start from next week. We are going to close down all the churches in Biafra land. We are going to close down all the synagogues in Biafra land. And we are watching the elders, the traditional heads, because we are going to inflict some mayhem. Not that we are going to fight them, we are not going to kill them, but we will give them stress. The stress that will make them not believe that people have been enduring more than they have been enduring. So we are letting them know, as they have reason to start making movements, let them go back to whoever they can go back to whatever they believe in, and ask them to release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unconditionally. We want him out. And since we are coming back again on Wednesday, we still have time to deliberate. But bear in mind, one of the topics coming up next week will be the Mkpuru Mmiri. The crystal, is it methamphetamine, is it cocaine, is it whatever, that they are now pushing down to the Biafra land to destroy lives. We are going to discuss on that, with other things that may come up before that time. My people, I thank you all. As the wine,
thank you. Before you say, remember what Maga normally says. Watch what they do and not what they say.
And not what they say. Yes. We are always watching what they are doing and not what they say. Most of the time, we also watch what they say and how they do it. Because they may say different thing and do another thing. They may do another thing and say another thing. So we are watching what they are saying and watching what they are doing and following them Even when they go to beg for the release of Oyendu, we are following them. They may think that our eyes and ears are not there. We are following them. Thank you, my people. Princess, I greet you. Oyibo Wifey, I greet you. Sister Coco, I greet you. Agunwai, I greet you. Our sister, Uwa Sophia, you have been a very good, contributor in everything we do. And I greet you, my dear sister. And even though she's not here, our sister, Dr. Nelly, Nelly, we greet you and we miss you for not being here today. And Ma Merewa, we greet you. My people on the ground and the people are here so far, so long. We thank you all.
One minute.
Thank you.
Please,
okay.
they should block this Charles Mustafa Eliogu.
Block him. He's an imposter. Don't mind him.
He's an imposter. Let him hear us so that he can carry the message to them.
I know. Okay, bye-bye.
Good night, great Biafran.